I gotta remember how to do all this stuff because it's been a month since I last streamed, so bear with us tonight. It's gonna be a readjustment period. How we all doing? I gotta get things still set up on my end here, as I'm trying some stuff different tonight. You can already kind of tell if you're watching this stream in source quality. It's like, oh, what? There are bigger pixels? Because I'm upping this to 1080p. We're kind of used tonight as a testing ground for that, as I'm doing kind of what Twitch's maximum is supporting for bit rates as well. I had to bump it all the way up to like 6,000 kilobit, and I don't know if everyone can watch, so tonight's kind of a testing ground. We're not doing anything major. Kind of my way of seeing how things can work. Hi, Kira, how you doing? We're gonna just start off the beginning here, just kind of like chatting a little bit to just get started, to explain some stuff, what's been going on, because I took off a month from streaming, and in that time period, it's been a lot of stuff between having to do a lot of different things here and there on the personal side, which makes things harder to stream, and then getting sick in the middle of it, and not just any sick, but the big sick. I had COVID. I literally just got over it this past weekend. Like, it's been that recent. So I might mute every once in a while, since for the most part, I'm recovered at this point, but I still have a bad cough, and the cough is kind of lingering. So I don't know how long that will last, but it's not a big deal. If I got a cough, and that's it. That wasn't a natural cough. That was just to visualize. So if I have to cough or something, that's the only real thing that's going to be a little hard on the streaming. But I've been trying to ease my way back into doing some stuff with like little recordings here and there for the YouTube stuff or like a future project. Taking it easy, like a couple minutes at a time. And that's kind of what I'll be doing with the stream. We're going to just go for however long I feel tonight for that reason. If I gotta stop early, I stop early. If I don't, then I don't. So we'll see. But yeah, that was fun. And if I sound raspier than I usually sound like on these streams or videos, and now you kind of know why. It's because I'm still technically in recovery. It takes it out of you, man. It takes it out of you to get sick like that. I obviously don't recommend. Not at all. Oh, holy crap. These glasses are very glary on this. I got different glasses in the middle of this, too. That was another thing. My normal glasses I have in a case here, and I might swap to these in the middle. I'm not sure. I just wanted to try these because I wore them right before getting on the computer. The normal ones I wear are blue light glasses, so they're technically better to use for screens, but I'm using these. They're just run-of-the-mill standard things. But they're very glary. Oh my gosh. You can see double. I can see me in the reflection. And again, I can see it better because of the 1080. I'm wondering just how well that's going to work on the Twitch side. So to me, it looks really sharp. We actually have quality options tonight, so if people are having a hard time, you can at least bump it down. But another big thing in the middle of all that, it's a cool thing I like to at least play around with these stream settings, is I did swap out my graphics card, since finally, after almost 2 years of waiting, actually, I was able to finally get myself a new one. Although, you can kind of see one in the background, that's not it, but I need to grab that real quick because there's a parallel. You gotta see the before and after shot of how the stinking cards have went in my computer history. Alright, so, as a reference, I had my first computer build in 2014. I didn't build it myself, I got it pre-built. But this was the graphics card I started with, my first actual graphics card to get into this stuff. It's a GTX 760, a MSI brand one. This is the only fan it has, a little dinky thing. This is, it looks pretty big. It's like, oh yeah, that's a lot of power you got in your hand. That's pretty nice. And then I just recently upgraded my current rig. One of these. Yeah, just the box alone kind of just tell you that things have come a long way in like, what, 8 years? An RTX 3080, 12 gig version, but I just want to show, because I'm not ripping the stinking thing out of the computer. 3 fans compared to whatever the heck this was. So, things have changed. It needs that cooling, though, because this is a very beefy card. But because of it, I have access to that new H.264 encoder thing that makes streaming a breeze and even better looking. So that's why I wanted to bump it up now. I could have done this the whole time, my old card, but it probably wouldn't have looked as good as just 720p. So we've been rocking that for years. Even with the newer computer I have now, I could have pumped out better 720p video than 1080 at the time. So I just figured we'd stick with that for a couple years. But it also gives me access to other things too. Like, the big one here is actually I can just... Oh man, that's a little blurry. A little blurry. It's a little oh, where'd the background go? Very blurred. So yeah, I have access now to a software called NVIDIA Broadcast. Lets me run my webcam through it, change up a whole bunch of different stuff, which is actually really helpful in a lot of regards. I can even do some flat out weird stuff like... I'm in the void now. Where'd everything go? Like, I can green screen myself out with little to no resources used. Although if I do something like that, I had nothing set up for this, so that just... It didn't really matter when I did that, but I have to see one more thing. We're gonna try that again, but I just want to put a picture in the background. Got a lot of different pictures I could use. That's a good one. Because the real trick for something like a background removal is because it's AI thing, it's not a proper green screen, you got a lot of flickering. You're better off using that to like green screen yourself back into the background you're in. If you need to do something with it to make it look cleaner, like take a picture with a proper camera, then green screen you out of this area to put you back in it. But the background now you're in is in higher quality. Like that's kind of what some people do. I might try that. I might, like some of the stuff for the most part is not going to get used in that way, but some of it I might experiment with in certain regards, see how it works, and then maybe figure it out from there if it's like a thing we could use in some regards. I got too many things on this computer, holy crap. Because literally I have endless amounts of pictures going on. I'm still scrolling on just one folder. I just wanted to have like a simple looking background. And yet I have literally everything but. Ah, there we go. This will work. So I can do this background removal again in OBS, but look at that. There's a background behind me. I just clicked one button. And that's just simply because with the background removal, it's an alpha transparency, if you know what that means in the video / picture world. So it just immediately strips the background out and lets you put something else on top of it. So is that Mario? He's looking out this way somewhere, but it's hard to tell because my hand keeps on cutting out. So this is why I'm saying I don't know if I would use this permanently as a green screen replacement because it's very jittery. Doubly so with a microphone in front of you. But this is something that we could do going forward in some regards. This honestly is one of the things that can look better if I just do this. If you're like a small thing in the corner, like you put yourself over a game, now I can be the thing Mario's looking at. He's looking at me. Hi, Mario. I see you down there. So, yeah, that is just an example of what we could do going forward. Realistically, I'm probably going to mainly use it for this. It's such a minor thing you just did not notice, but I just removed some video noise. That's probably what we're going to be using this for. It's such a minor thing, but to me, it makes a major difference. That's pretty much all I'm going to use this for. The only other option I have is this, auto framing, which... it's weird, like it moves with me, but not great. Like, see, sometimes it moves and sometimes it doesn't, so I'm not a fan of the auto frame. So for the most part, we do video noise and maybe, oh, that's still background blur. Oops, I meant to put it back on background blur. And then this. This is literally the lowest background blur. It's like 0%. It gives it like a depth of field effect, and that's about it. So it cleans up the image just enough. And then it depth of fields me so the background's not super standout, but you can still kind of see some of the flickering on certain objects like my chair or my mic arm. So it's a thing I'm going to experiment with. I don't know if I'm going to be using certain settings here and there, but that's the optimal settings if we use this. If not, it'll just be this, which is just a slight bit of noise removal. Like jitters might not be so jarring if it's smaller. Yeah, when you shrink it down, especially if I crop that camera, you won't notice the jitters as much, but in certain things like your arm or maybe your chair, it could be a little harsher. It also depends maybe on the camera too. My webcam is alright for something like this. Not the best, not the worst, but it could be a 50-50. So, I don't know. I get the appeal of it though. Like, it's actually pretty powerful, and I think the performance hit I got on that alone, at least from what Windows is telling me on like how much that uses, It's like right now, my GPU is at 34% utilization at most, which is like nothing. That is basically nothing. I want to try that again real fast with the removal. So even if it looks weird for a second. It actually went down for a second. I saw it go as low as 28, but it's the exact same. It's like 33, 34 on average, so using this software, that's super demanding looking, but it's really not, so for my sake as a user of this machine, doing that kind of thing does not matter at all on performance, which is a huge deal because I'd be afraid of turning that option on and then the stream dies because I'm dropping so many frames and it's not an internet thing, it's an internal thing because the computer's dying. No, this thing can easily handle it. That one graphics card change alone just made a lot of stuff a lot better, so kind of like tonight, if I'm playing games here, I'm going to be playing, at least starting off, something on the PC just to see how doing a stream on the same machine is going to work with this hardware now, because in the past I was able to do it just fine, but I was having some frame rate issues in certain games. Like a big one, I probably got to start with like Halo Infinite, because I remember streaming a little bit of that end of last year. I had to bump it down to medium settings, and the game was still jumping all over the place in frames. I think the highest frame rate I got maybe was like 90. And when I played it offline, like without streaming, I was easily getting over like 100 plus frames per second on high. So streaming it definitely took a big hit. But now streaming it from the graphics card chip, it'd be better because like these cards, when you're doing video-based things, it's not the same chip. But you can kind of like get some ideas here. Here's some chips. Say like this is the gaming chip. I know this is like very vague, but this is the breakdown. Say that's the gaming chip. But now for video, this one, I'm just gonna point another random black chip. There we go. This one is the video chip. So this is the thing that's doing all the encoding and decoding. It's like they're not the same thing. So if one's maxed out, the other one's not gonna be touched. It gives you more power at that point. So I would hope at that point, at most, I would lose like 2 or 3 frames from what I heard in testing stuff. It's like it shouldn't really hit at all. That's like a lot of the big stuff. I haven't been doing anything this past month I've been off. Besides, on the YouTube side, we'd still been releasing the Sunshine. I'm just gonna... Oh yeah, there's another thing. My Stream Deck got a little messed up in that month time span because I had to reset a bunch of stuff. Because right now, yeah, it says I have no accounts connected to Twitch as I'm doing a command. I gotta relog into my Twitch. Fun thing is, my computer randomly just gave up on Windows Defender, so the only fix I found that should get it back fast was just to reinstall everything, which always sucks when you have to reinstall Windows, because that's a last resort. I literally do everything else I can at a troubleshooting step before having to do a whole reset, because like, it takes forever. You lose so much data in the process if you're not careful too. So I gotta relog in just to press a button. At this point, it would have been faster probably just to type the stick a command. But that'll help for later. That's the only thing that's still been going on, and that's actually technically been done for a while, but putting some finishing touches on it here and there. But that's basically a series that was finished in March. Like, I've been holding on for that long. That's the only real thing I've been doing this past month if it's not work. It's been super busy. That's kind of why we took a break for a while. I wanted to come back a little bit sooner, and then I got sick, so I apologize for no streams basically in July. But hey, sometimes that happens. Summers are always really bad for me, I'm not gonna lie. They're always really busy and just really stressful. Like, I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. It is a bad month. Or at least like a bad time. July was a bad month this year. I'll say that much. But I guess at this point, let's not just sit around like this any longer. I'm gonna get a game ready. As I said, I'll probably start off with a little bit of Halo Infinite just to play some matches online. We'll like jump around to whatever else I feel like playing tonight. Again, there's no real plan. I'm just gonna do whatever, simply just because of it being as long as it has been. So it'd be an easy way for me to ease myself back in if I'm just not focused as much on whatever, like big stuff. Just do little things like play a multiplayer game here or like a short single player thing. That's about it. I'm gonna set this to capture full window. I don't know what this even be set to for volume. I only streamed it once, so I have no idea if this is going to be too loud or not when we start, so I'm going to apologize in advance if it is. I hope it's not. Let's see. Do I have it written down in my notes? Because I have notes of volumes. And that's a no. Okay, well, good to know. Have I seen the mission escape glitch in Sonic Origins? I've heard about it. I've seen like clips of it in YouTube videos, so I don't know the specifics, but I think the idea of it's hilarious. Literally just being able to play the whole game from mission mode at that point is... And it makes you think, man, what happened to that game? It really does. It's sad. It's not that Origins is bad, it's just that on a technical level, it could have been way better. It really could have been. What? Why did I type Halo Infinite and the first thing that came up was Hall Infinite? Okay, I never even heard of that game. Sure. Sure. We get rid of this image now, we don't really need that. And then it should be... Oh, that's the wrong button. That's the right button. That's a volume thing. Oh, wow. Okay, something had a freak out there. What is happening? Hang on. And maybe because I tabbed out to do some stuff and OBS had a freak out. I love how I'm saying I'm trying to test things to make sure it doesn't happen, and it happens. Alright, let us swap over to the game and hope that doesn't happen again. I have no idea what this volume should be for a game like this. I should probably turn it down to like 10 or something just to be safe. Yeah, that should be okay. I mean, yeah, I do like that idea of the challenge run thing. I agree on that one, Kira, because it's just being able to break out like that and, oh, hey, look at this. Sonic goes zoom through everything. I don't know how that happens. Like, what? Oh, I also remember something. There's another thing I need to do before I start here. Because I was literally working on something right before this, and I almost forgot to save the file. That would have been bad, so give me one more sec, people. I gotta make sure I save something here. So... it'd be bad if I lost this. And now also maybe could be why I'm having a little bit of performance hit, because I have another thing running that's using GPU. That should be better now. Somewhat. Although let me see something. Let me actually turn the game off really quick, because as soon as I loaded it, then yeah, everything went skippy. From the Xbox launcher, and that does not help things. That already feels like miles better. Literally doing one thing. That's why. The only thing is just give the game a second to hook an OBS, and there it is. It takes 500 years sometimes, but it at least shows up. Alright, well, besides that weird hiccup in the beginning, this is running smoothly. And sometimes that's just a buy game thing. So, sometimes that is just a thing if you literally reboot, it fixes itself. So, let me make sure something real quick here before we start. Go to settings, video. Okay, well, for stream's sake, this has got to be set to VSync. So that way it doesn't jump around too much. And then Ultra, yes. Where is the frame rate counter? Oh, here it is. FPS counter. It's the only other thing I want, personally. Other than that, we're all set. So I'm just gonna, again, just gonna play around a little bit here. See how this goes. Is this jumpy on the stream? Is my webcam the thing that's a little jumpy? It kind of is, actually. It might be NVIDIA broadcast. It's kind of why I'm, like, playing around with some stuff here, because it may not like doing this and a PC game. That's kind of why we test things. So let me just deactivate that. And then we just go back in with classical webcam. Yeah, it's like, when you shrink it down like this, you're not going to notice any of the enhancements of the broadcast software anyway, so... if that's gonna go jittery, I'm just gonna turn it off. Which is also kind of why I need to do a little bit of a test stream to see how certain things work or don't work, because that would be bad if I'm doing a major thing and everything just dies in the middle because of a weird bug. Although, I haven't really gotten to test webcam with gameplay yet with the software, so I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe we try a different PC game and it doesn't do that weird jumpiness. It's something to try, I guess. I might be playing with hard drive players, like on a OG like Xbox. Because the thing is with this game, it does have cross-play with Xbox Series systems, PC players, and I think even all the way back to like Xbox One systems. And all those systems run hard drives. Xbox Series run solid state, and then PCs whatever the user has, because that could be anything. So it could be one person loading in a little slow. At least I got the assist. If this is too loud, just let me know, guys. I think I'm gonna just bump it down like oh, that's a mute. 2 more decibels just to be safe. It looks a little loud. Shouldn't really be that bad, at least at this point.
Active camo available.
But how's everyone been? Again, it's been a month, so I got a lot of catching up to do with you guys, I guess.
The enemy is nearly out of lives.
Probably get a different weapon. I gotta be careful. That's okay. I know what that weapon is, and that's deadly. Good. Bad. At least we got the assist. Are they out of lives? Perfect. Is it too loud? Okay, that's good. When you look at the meter, it could look a little bit louder than it actually is at times, so I get worried. What I hear in my ears is not the same levels as you guys hear. So for me, I would never know if it's too loud just based on hearing it. Oh, they're already down to their last guy. I don't even know where he is, though. Oh, there, okay, never mind. I think we found him. And then he's dead.
Enemy team facing elimination.
A win is in reach, Spartan. Active camo inbound.
I had time to stand still for a second.
Active camo available.
Nope. Yeah, there you go. It's like, I'm not gonna die yet. That's like, okay. I didn't get to finish my sentence. I'm not gonna die that soon. That guy shooting me, that's fine, because I was really not focused on him. Didn't even know he existed yet. Sometimes that happens. Good.
Lives nearly depleted.
Okay, we're about tied at this point, I'd say. We're like 1 life difference.
The enemy is nearly out of lives.
Nah, I was afraid of that. I didn't really have that much time to recover my shield, so. So now we're actually tied 2-2. I want to be careful because when we do have all of our lives drained, I don't want to be that one player that is not in the game anymore because of that. So I gotta be watching it now. Next death means that's it. 4-3.
Enemy lives depleted.
Also, now we got a danger zone too. That's gonna shrink if not careful.
Active camo inbound.
Might have been a mistake.
Active camo available.
How did that work? I was the last guy. Well, not real. I was the last one in that combat field. God. I didn't realize that was the last one on their side. I'm getting myself confused. You slowed down for me. All the false message is going to start in the next couple weeks. Okay. Hopefully you're prepared for that one, Kira. And good luck on that semester. That is true at this point for courses. Like, everything should be starting back up within the next few weeks due to it being tail end of summer at this point. We're in that last month's stretch. Like, at this point, it's like some places actually start now. Like, I remember, at least when I was back in college, I was starting up around like mid-August. So it was a lot to go into after a summer, because you only get like 2 months at most for summer off. If you don't take summer courses, then it's even less time.
Oddball.
I rolled 2 courses, relatively simple. Okay, that's good at least. So not gonna be overwhelmed. When I was doing a lot of courses near the end, I was doing about 2, maybe 3 at most, just for that same reason. Because it's a lot. Like, the juggle, like, upwards of 4 classes is a lot to do. Some weren't that bad, because there were some courses you did next to nothing and you still easily pass. Not very much work.
The oddball to score.
But then there's others where you're working like 24/7, essentially, with the amount of stuff they give you to do.
Double kill.
Valorous work, Spartan.
Nice launch. I'm like, I'm gonna kill you with the hammer, and then he smacked me up like he had a hammer.
Gain the
I'm
lead.
trying to at least be a more defensive player and not the guy having the ball, because ball is a hard thing to do in oddball. Like, to be the guy to carry it. This guy is really running. Holy crap. Like, he's on the other side.
Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball.
Nice. Come here, yo.
Ball dropped. Triple kill.
And that's why I want to be the defensive guy, kind of going on the offensive. At this point, it's offense. If my teammates had it, it'd be defense. Well, at least now we have it. I don't know why my teammates picked up the hammer when I died. I would hope so. Oh, yeah, definitely. Wow. That was multiple grenades. I was hoping they'd be done.
Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball. Enemy halfway to victory.
Overshield inbound.
Enemy team nearing victory. Ball dropped.
You know, that was worth it because the guy was down. I'm noticing something a little weird here. This could be an optimization thing on this game, because I'm noticing it's kind of choppy on the stream. Let me try something here. Oh, that's the Xbox app. Try that.
Repulsive.
Yeah, it still seems a little jumpy. I don't know why. Like, yeah, I'm watching back on the stream, and that at least at one point it was a slideshow. And it's not saying I'm dropping any frames on lag at all, like rendering or coding lag. I've never seen a game do this. It's really weird. Okay, bye.
Elimination.
Really weird. Let me try one thing here. I'm gonna knock down the preset just to see if something's going on that front. It should not even be stuttery at all, but oh my gosh, it is like really bad. And it should not be really bad. I have an idea after this. That, you know, maximum optimize these settings and then go from there. It could also be because I'm playing in borderless full screen. Sometimes things don't work well in borderless full screen. This could be a game that doesn't. To your next step, I can try that. Bad scroll wheel.
It's yours. Keep it that way to
I mean, at some points it's fine. At other points it's like, you like 5 frames a second? What's that? He's playing 120.
Gained the lead.
It's bad. I die here in a second. How do I around my teammates at this point? There's nothing around. I could stick with them. Otherwise, I gotta flee.
Halfway to victory.
Okay, we're not in awful shape. This is the most nerve-wracking part when you have the ball, because this is just basically your game. You're literally just running back and forth, and if everyone's dead, you gotta just get out. Just get out.
Nearing victory.
Oh, yep, I had a feeling. All right, this is my chance. Change some settings. Go back to Ultra, because that didn't matter. Hang on. Window size. Borderless full screen. Turn that off. Oh, God, that got really tiny. How do you do... Actually, can it not do what I think it can?
Ball dropped.
It may not. Let me limit this down to 60 for the moment.
Dropped. Enemy has the ball.
It's hard to do certain things on this and play at the same time because it gets a little weird. Oh wow, just limiting the 60 made a huge difference, which it shouldn't. It shouldn't be that big.
Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped.
Here we go.
We have the ball.
I have one other idea. Just for now. See what that does.
Round 1.
Oh, we won anyways. 1-1.
Final round. Ball incoming.
A win is
Let's
in
see.
reach.
Does that make a difference? No, it's still like a little hiccupy. So, for some reason, going at 120 FPS is causing some major issues right now, and it shouldn't. I streamed this literally last time at a high frame rate like this, and I didn't care. So, I gotta see something in between games, which the easiest way is, if you're playing something like this, you just go to the custom game and just play by yourself. Then you can load a game up in a single map, run around, do whatever. I've been doing that for a lot of testing in this game if I need to test something. This is kind of why we're just kind of doing whatever. Although Halo Infinite's kind of a weird optimized thing on PC, so I'm not surprised it's giving me weird hiccups. Oh, I'm almost really bad.
Ball dropped.
Bye, ball.
Ball incoming.
I can grab that. Apparently, I can't.
Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball.
All right, that's all it takes. One little punch to the fight out to the face. All right, no, it's working. At least can pause my stream for a second.
Grapple shot acquired. Overshield inbound. Overshield available.
Enemy has the ball.
Overshield is mine.
That almost ended poorly.
Enemy team nearing victory.
Eyes up.
What is happening? I keep on hitting the 1 key instead of Q. I'm trying to do the zip line, which is on me. We might have lost just because of that, but I don't think it would have mattered. I had a feeling I would have died as soon as I went up there. Alright, I'm going to back out of this game, go into a custom, and play with this in-game setting tool. This game may not have exclusive full screen, which may not be good. Let me see if it does. There's a workaround, someone says, so based on that, that's a heck of a no. I hate when games don't give you those kind of options. Go on the map. I always like doing a big map, like Fragmentation's a good one here.
Slayer.
Alright, let me see something now. Since we're in this mode, I can do whatever, not have to worry about being shot in the back of the head. That's always nice. Not having to be shot in the head. So this doesn't have an exclusive full screen mode, which is probably one of the bigger issues. My GPU cannot go in full tilt mode. But now it seems okay. Oh, never mind. As soon as I saw it running. I don't know why it does this. I think it's specifically this game because I'm looking at its utilization and everything else is kind of like down there. It shouldn't really be taxing it all that much. So something about this game and OBS is just don't like talking. It gets a little much. And I run my OBS in admin, which if you don't know, that kind of fixes like any weird jank the game could have when it comes to certain things. So you're basically running administrator mode and it gives you full access to your graphics card. By doing that, it at least helps on games like this. I'm not seeing any. Literally, someone's just saying capture the game. It's like, yes, I know. That's not. That doesn't help the weird. It skips. So yeah, it's something to do with the game not having a proper full screen mode. So if I gotta play down a frame, which is a little bad, and I guess I do. But what happens if I go unlocked? Essentially now I'm playing with screen tearing. But I don't know how that would matter for a stream. It makes it worse. It actually makes it worse. Alright, this is one of those games I gotta cap to 60, unfortunately. So if I gotta play like this, that's extremely unfortunate. I don't know why that's a thing. 343, seriously, fix this. This is pathetic. If I gotta literally nerf my game because of something that's so jittery, like I cannot walk around normally like this without having things go insane. Hold up, wait a minute. That's better. Is it because of the FPS counter thing that's in the corner? Can't be. Is that count as an overlay and not anything? I'm confused if that's true. No, it's still jumpy. Okay, never mind. We'll just play with 60 FPS. I'm very confused. I'm gonna blame optimization issues with this game. For that should not be a thing. I should not have to nerf my game because it captures like garbage in streaming software, no matter what. setting I'm playing on. That thumbs down on that one. I literally picked this because it's a graphically demanding game to test some stuff, and I guess we've already found those issues. Man, guys, I did terrible that game, but I also did fantastic because I didn't die. That's how you know you're a good gamer. You didn't do anything. Alright, we may actually play something different here in a little bit. That's kind of souring my mood a little bit on this game. I could always try something else. I don't know what else I would play right now. I'm trying to think of like what else could be a good stress test for this too that I would play. Anything that has a high frame rate is always good for that. I could check out maybe a Hat in Time mod because that game runs at a high frame rate. I can always do that. That has an exclusive full screen mode, so if this kind of a glitch thing happens, at least I can push into something like that, so that's a possibility. See what else like my Play Next catalog is on Steam for that reason, because half of the games are games I kind of forgot I even have. Like I forgot I own Goat Simulator. I don't think I bought that. I had to have gotten that from a giveaway because I do not remember buying that. I don't think I would ever buy that game. I think the majority of the simulators I own have to be because of a giveaway thing or just like one of them right now I could just play because of Game Pass. I think, is Power Washing Simulator on Game Pass now or is it coming? I think it's on Game Pass. I know Cooking Simulator is coming, so that's probably the one I'm thinking of. Oh, that's great. Handicap. 3 to 4. This is gonna be an uphill battle. Oof. Big oof.
Enemy has the ball.
Please tell me someone's gonna connect to fill the void, please. Alright, I think someone did.
Overshield inbound.
Yeah, there's another guy in our team now, thank God. I did not see that guy. I was tapped into the scoreboard. Still think Sonic Generation is a good stress test. It can be, especially depending on your mods. You know what? Now you suggest that, I kind of want to try Unleash Project with this setup, so we could just do that. Always in the mood for Unleash Project. Adabat's a great way to kill your computer. Alright, didn't see him. Yeah, see, it doesn't look that bad now. I'll probably end up, if I decide to stream this game again, I'll probably end up doing some testing in the background, see why this game drops so many frames in OBS, and specifically just in OBS. Like, I'm not dropping any frames. It is set up to be in the admin mode, so it has full access, so I don't know why it does that. It's weird. I don't want to play in 60 FPS, man. I have this 120 hertz setting right now. I can go higher, but the game is not cooperating with it. It's weird. Hey, Matt. How you doing? Okay, they dropped it. They got it. And they're about to die.
We have the ball.
I see an enemy on top of us. There you are. I was like, where is this guy?
Ball dropped.
Overshield available.
They have the ball. Halfway to victory.
In a day. Yeah, sorry to hear. I saw a tweet that you made, something about like you having to go back to a vet the second time today, so I guess that there's been some bad things with your cat. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm doing okay though. You know, all things considered here. Still not 100% better after being sick for a week, but for the most part, I would say I'm back to how I was. Okay. I was afraid of coming around the corner on that one.
Skewer inbound.
God help. Hey, we did it. I was pretty sure I was going to get killed on that last second timer.
Enemy team facing elimination. Round 2. Ball incoming.
Here's Mom's dog died yesterday. Oh, wow. Okay. So that's a big one. Almost lost our cats today. Okay, wow, yeah. I saw something about like you took your one cat for a rabies shot and then it just had a bad reaction, so hopefully that's sorted out at this point. That's terrible.
Inbound. Perforated.
Alright, we need this ball. It's like Rainmaker. You don't want to be the guy to do it, but you gotta do it. Although with Rainmaker, you can fight back. That's the thing, all I can do is punch someone. It's not that strong of an attack, just a simple little melee. Although, at least, unlike Rainmaker, I can drop this thing to use my guns if I need to use them in a pinch. Rainmaker, you're committed for 60 seconds. At least the skull doesn't kill you like the Rainmaker.
Gained the lead. Lost the lead.
Why did it say we lost the lead when we're going up and score? That was random. Seen that. Yeah, there you are. Where'd he go? There you are. Alright, that's fine.
Enemy has the ball.
12 cats get their duty shot. Lunatic fine. Check for usual sickness and then up their meds for it. Okay, well at least it's good to hear that Luna is okay on that front.
Lost the
So I guess it was Morgana that had a bad reaction.
ball dropped. We have the ball. Ball dropped.
Almost got him. I think one more shot would have killed him. Ooh, actually, I just thought of something, but I don't want to do it in the middle of the game now. I don't think NVIDIA Broadcast is actually running right now if I don't actually have it selected in OBS, but I think it might still be using my camera. And if that's causing a jitter, I could just turn it off and see if that would fix things. It really make me think if NVIDIA Broadcast be that demanding, I turn it off for certain games. It should not be. I have the stream running in the corner of my eye so I can at least tell if something's gonna drop. Alright, let me try that while I'm dead. Just quit. Go into video. Bump the frame rate back up. And now, let's see. Does things get bad? I hope not. Oh, it is. It is bad. Ah, that was the solution. Alright. Very fast. Oh, that's a bad thing. But we lost. Not my fault. I swear.
Incoming.
We're gonna have the shots. When we go home, we start feeling foaming at the mouth. Ooh, okay. So rushing back, make sure. What did the vet say about that? Was it just like a bad reaction and it's just something Morgana just had to, I guess, push through, or did he have to administer new meds to make up for it?
Overshield inbound.
That's sorry to hear. You guys had to rush back over there because of a thing like that. That's a lot. It's good at least the vet was, you know, still at the office, so you could just go right back and get things straightened out.
What a reliable weapon.
Where is Ball Guy? There he is. Like, where? Where's our teammate? Really? I had to click the button in. Come on. I was like that close to have the shield on. Let me lick the spot where the shot was and missed his mouth for a second. That sounds like a cat. Like, what's this thing? Eats it. And then foaming at the mouth poison. It's like, yeah, you did this to yourself, buddy. So at least it was like a minor thing if that's all it was. It's like, oh, it's just bad reaction because he licked the poison administered shots. Like, yeah, that makes sense. I gotta be careful there. That's not what I want. I want this.
It's yours. Keep it that way to score.
We need to get the lead, so gotta be very careful here. Alright, that's the lead, but I'm ready to die. Yep.
Enemy has the ball.
I was hoping that would have rolled off the edge. That's kind of what I was going for.
We have the ball. Ball dropped.
It's so weird how this game is like
We have
perfectly
the ball.
fine at 60 FPS, but then as soon as you bump it up, it goes crazy. It has to be something to do with full screen mode. Not being a full screen mode because... lol, what's that?
Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball.
Oh, hey, my command's working on the bot now. I went in, like, this was a week before I went on break or something close to that.
Skewer
I
inbound.
went in and I gave my little timer command along with the VOD channel command, the
You're quite late.
special URL it can have to fetch a new YouTube video on that set channel. So now anytime the VOD channel is talked about, you'll see what's currently uploaded. Kind of a big deal.
We have the ball.
I was meaning to do that for a while with that set command. I just never got around to it until
Ball dropped.
I think not too long after that Splatoon VOD was uploaded. It might even been that same day I cut that stream.
Gained the lead. Lost the lead.
Gain the lead, lost the lead as we go up in points. Okay, this announcer's a little stupid. Okay, we're doing okay. Doing all right there.
Victory.
Hey, we did it. We did it. Yay. Throw this stinking ball. Get the frick out of here. Just... Like we did. We kept the ball. Now, to lose the ball. All right, that's good enough for this game. Let's swap over to something that maybe won't explode my computer, which is weird. This game is not that graphically demanding for a stinking 3080, but yet bumping up the setting to play correctly on my screen just causes a problem because this game apparently is so poorly optimized. Let's try the Unleashed project, which I'm gonna leave on the capture, but I probably need to also do another thing. Let me do this real quick so you guys can see what I'm doing. Hello. There's the computer screen. I don't know if my controller's paired, so that may be one thing I need to do real quick. I'm gonna change our thing now. Like, Halo Infinite's actually pretty fun. It's not a bad game at all, but it has some weird quirks to it that I know people have been a little turned off on. Although, to be fair, the same complaints I heard about Halo 5 when it came out, it just had some weird quirks. But also bad design. So I was like, 50-50 on that one. And these tags are not going to make any sense. Like, I'm playing multiplayer now, Sonic Generations. Like, yeah, multiplayer. I'm going to set this again just to be safe. I love how controller undefined. That's gonna be a good omen. Get rid of this. Now let me see if I can turn back on the NVIDIA broadcast app, because maybe now I can actually use this thing correctly. So we'll find out. Oh, that's a good sign. It's like, turn it on, immediately crashes. All right, I know it can't be used right now, yada yada. That's fine because the camera's active. I just want to run it. All right, let's load Hedgemon Manager here. This multiplayer in the 3DS version for the comment the video might said was fake. I mean, I wonder. It could be multiplayer on this version because mods. So maybe it is real. I don't know. Okay, I'm on my Unleashed project preset. Cool. This is how I play things on here as of late. I just use a bunch of different mods for Sonic Generations, and specifically with Hedgemon Manager, you can make profiles. So I made a profile based on what I'm playing. So in this case, Unleashed Project, here you go. Here's some Unleashed Project stuff. So Unleashed Project itself, for the levels from Sonic Unleashed, the Sonic Unleashed stuff like results music, swapping out Sonic's voice for Jason Griffiths, the actual model from Unleashed, and then some shader differences so it looks a little more faithful. And I also give myself the stinking sweep kick thing that actually doesn't work. It's like, it's such a bad move, but I have it. All right, now I gotta add the audio. Oh, also, it's probably still set to do specific window, isn't it? That should fix it. Just give it a second. There we go. I don't know how these volume levels are. This is probably quiet by comparison because this game has so low volume on PC. I'm gonna go 8. We'll just do that and see what happens. I also had to, it's so dumb. I had to install a new mod specifically just for this game, just so it can load. You may have noticed in that mod list if you're able to read it, because now we're in 1080p, so it makes things a little more clear. One of them said Unleashed RTX. That doesn't give this game RTX lighting. That makes it so it can load on an RTX card. This was made before these things existed, alright? It can't help it. So, here's your hardware requirements, and yeah, per usual, everything is pretty okay to run, and then Adabat is literally, can you buy a $3,000 computer? So, by today's standards though, Adabat, like Jungle Joyride for this mod, can run on basically any hardware. So, and I wouldn't call it like high-end anymore, I would call it low-end hardware for computer specs. The chef kiss. This is a good level, it's just really terrible on the original hardware it was pushed for. So, this is one of those levels you played back then and you're like, I can count the frames. That's a good start. How's the volume on this one, guys? Hopefully it's not too quiet. It's the exact opposite problem I have with Halo. I think it's too loud. Now I think it's too quiet, because this game is quiet on PC. I gotta turn it up on my own ears, because it's too quiet. Although I'm noticing this game's running smooth as butter on the stream. +1 for Sonic. This is not graphically demanding though. Like, I'm not as worried about this one destroying my PC. Let me see if I can get this little trick to work. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Nah, one of those times. I gotta load the timing on that again. I haven't done any like serious run-throughs of these stages in a while. This one has a little bit of a glitch where you can do a drift into this auto section because this caps your speed. If you come up with a drift, then you could just go as fast as you want. But sometimes I don't know the timing in it, so I just drop the drift pretty consistently. You don't have to worry about losing rings in this because you get so many. You only drop a handful when you get hit. Unleashed Project gives you like rings up the wazoo. It's insane. You never have to worry about it. The ring pull is also massive too. It's like you're nowhere near a ring and then you like see 10 come towards you. Alright, nearing the end of the stage. Oh, I was a little early. Didn't mean to jump that. Okay, then the slowest slide. I haven't played this seriously, and you can tell. Like, it's been a while. These times you're seeing, like, a plus of whatever. Now it's, like, up to +6. I grinded the heck out of these stages when I first played the Unleashed Project. So, at this point, these times are, like, so hard for me to beat. Because they're just so high up there. And that's a skip. Can't believe I remember to do that. That's an auto section. So once you hit one of those speed boosters, you are locked into that rail. But you can jump over them and keep your control. So by doing that, it skips the whole section. And that's GG. I don't think that's an S though. I think I went a little too slow, and that should probably be like an A. Maybe a B. Yeah, it's actually no, that is an S. I'm surprised that was still S rank territory. I would think that would be a B. Also, I can't do the sweep kick here. A little sad. I want to show off that sweep kick because it just it's like the dumbest thing. Because it's cool they were able to program it back into this game with a cheat code, but literally you just do this. What is the point in this thing? Like, what do you do with that? It is such a waste. Just a giant gun truck in the middle of the jungle. Yeah, it just comes out of nowhere. Suddenly, truck. Camera threatening Morgana with the cone of shame keeps licking the spot. I would! Like, dummy, you think you learned from the first time you got poisoned by your own wound. This seems odd. I don't think anyone's modded in 3DS levels into HD. I think it's because 3DS Generations, like, core design is so different, it's hard to. But, yeah, I do find that interesting, too. How did I get a best time out of that? I do find that interesting. You would think maybe someone would try. At least for, like, Classic Sonic, since Classic Sonic is not that hard to get his levels modded in if it's, like, a 2D level. So, I don't know. It's weird. I know, like, if you think of like a Boost Sonic game level, it's in this game. Like, people pretty much got that territory covered. You can unleash, forces, colors, you name it. Even like some other games you would not think would work in the style, people mod their levels in, like adventure games, Sonic Heroes. You got, I think, some Shadow the Hedgehog stuff. 06. This game has had like a lot of different levels modded in. The modding scene is very dedicated for Sonic Generations. If you can think of a mod, it probably exists. Like, it's that dedicated. Nice. I was afraid I was going to hit the... Essentially it's a spring, but the fountain acts like a spring. Don't let go of boost here, otherwise you lose all your speed. Pop in here is still a little bad. Doesn't matter how you play this game, whatever hardware, it's still just, here's a barrel just out of nowhere. It's nice. I don't think I've ever grabbed that bully twice in a row like that. I didn't get the speed. If you hit a rail and then immediately boost, like, the timing of it's so precise, but if you do it, you get a massive amount of speed in generations. Like, that's the key if you want to get good times and, like, really? That's the key if you want to get good times in levels that have rails. Especially, like, Green Hill Modern is a good example of that, because you kind of need to hit it at max speed in the beginning. Luckily, the rail is, like, the first 15 seconds, so if you miss it, then you just reset. There you go, that's GG. And that's an S, I know that much. That was a pretty good run through. For the most part, didn't really make any major mistakes that could cost you on a ranking. Yeah, this game is like chump change when it comes to like, graphical performance here. So, I'm gonna pause it for a quick sec. Oh, my icons disappeared. What was that? Unless that was Task Manager. I don't know, man. I thought something crashed. I want to disable my webcam. I'm gonna go away for a second. Oh no. Hey, I'm back. I want to try those effects again. Although it's saying my camera source is busy. No, it's not. I probably have to do that again. Is it still saying it's busy? Why? Camera's not busy. It just thinks it's busy. I don't understand why it thinks I'm still busy. Maybe I have to like manually do this and then that. Hey, it's working now. I don't know what the heck was happening there, but it's working. Oh, I didn't mean to go the... Alright. From void to void. I meant to do this. I want to see how this is going to affect things. Although I don't want the background blur from broadcast to be that high. I don't know why the strength was at, like, mid-tier. I just want, like, a slight blur. So we can see how that works with this. Alright, what's another demanding stage according to its little readout? Alright, here we go. Empire City, you can try, because, yeah, do the A stage, that's demanding. That's literally one of the easiest things to run. The PS3 version of this game can run in 60 frames per second in Cool Edge. It's the only stage in the whole game that can actually get close to 60. And I say close because it still drops. I hate that rail. Or the ring. Hey, Super Spyro, how you doing? Okay, that works. This is like the slowest thing. I shouldn't even be going this way for speed's sake. I just very committed. That was really slow. I'm not really trying to go fast. Just kind of playing. At least performance-wise, it looks pretty good on the stream here. The stream looks pretty smooth in general for this game. But again, it is like one of the easiest things to run by today's standards. This is not a graphically demanding game anymore. So I'm not as worried about this like destroying my computer like Halo did. Halo's just badly optimized. Just chilling, that's good to hear. Same. So, chat, how is the stream quality to you guys if you're watching the source mode? Since this is the first time we've tried 1080 streaming, it is a difference. The only thing I worry about is like if some people can't watch on this, but I think by today's standards, the internet has gotten better in a lot of regards that a lot of people can watch a stream of this quality. I missed the target. Wow, I'm taking a little scenic route. I was wanting to jump on that other rail because that would have actually put me at the end of the level. Now I'm going the long way. Oops. And this is where I would have got put if I hit that rail. Like, it was that close. I'm not kidding. got her. Yeah, see, that one time difference of missing a rail is what caused the rank. And it's bad. If you miss the rail, GG's, reset. Alright, that wasn't that bad. Dude, I wonder, do I have... let me see something in this Hedge Mod Manager. Do I have the Eggman Land one on here? I don't know if it's on this hard drive. Oh, yes it is, baby! Alright, we gotta do it. We gotta reset the game for this, but we gotta play a different stage now. I'm gonna move this to there. Then I turn off Unleashed Project. Alright, there we go. Save and play. More Unleashed. But the thing that wasn't included, we gotta jump into. Never seen anything like this before. New generation mods, but not like this. Yeah, that's the Unleashed project we just played. It's all the Sonic Unleashed daytime levels put into the mechanics of Generations. Both games play so similar, it works really well. That was the way you played those stages in a full 60 frames per second beforehand. What? Oh, God! I may have loaded things incorrectly. I've never seen this. Oh. So this is what hell looks like. What did I do? Hang on. I think I clicked the wrong button. Yeah, what did I do? I don't think I did anything wrong. I'm just gonna move things up a tier. Because I'm pretty sure this is not right. Try that again.
Sega.
Why? Just why? Just hit continue and please don't be the void. Alright, I don't know why I did different. I just moved the thing up like 3 layers and it worked. Sure. Eggman Land really looked different. That was a new experience. Oh, that's good to know. My replay buffer button didn't work correctly. It just completely turned it off. It got the replay buffer. I just don't know why it didn't turn back on. Hang on, I'm checking one more thing before we continue here. It's set to auto. Yeah, I didn't even auto remux. That is weird. All right, I'll just remux that later. It's fine. But why did not turn back on? Weird. I've been trying something different with my replay buffer idea, and it hasn't been working, so I may need to do something. Before we go on this level, just give me a minute here, guys. I'm trying to fix this. Because that shouldn't have broken the way it did. I'm just gonna grab me this. That from file. I had a thing for like a recorder, didn't I? Yeah, there it is. Called Redo. That's why I didn't know what it was. Alright, that should work. So let me just do this real quick just to test something. Oh, that turns it on and off. That was the wrong thing. Replace save. Meant for that. No wonder why that wouldn't work. Turn that on. Hit a button. Said it did a thing. It did it. Okay, it did a thing. Alright, I got things fixed. I need a replay buffer button. My current command doesn't work for whatever reason. I don't know why. It must have broke. I've been having a lot of issues with the Stream Deck's like newer update. It just has some weird quirks. So I gotta figure out what's going on there. Alright, here's Eggman Land, the thing you're all been waiting for. It goes as well as you think. Bloom here is amazing though when you have the right mods on. Like this is super nice looking. Actually, this looks better than Unleashed Project in a lot of ways. It's so much like actual Generations. But not. It's also like so much like Unleashed. it's a good hybrid between the two different art styles. Which Eggman Land says PS3, 360, or Wii. I'm also going to throw a PS2 in there because that never gets love. It is the HD one, so PS3, 360. I don't know if there is a mod for the Eggman Land SD design. There probably is. I just don't have it installed. If there is one. But this essentially is the level that you flip-flop between daytime and nighttime Sonic control, so the standard Hedgehog and the Werehog. But in Unleashed, or not Unleashed, Generations, you don't have the Werehog, and mods can't put it in, so this is just entirely daytime Sonic control now, which is so much better. It really does speed this level up. It does. I'm gonna take this again. I really screwed up. There you go. Anyway, Eggman Land's such an evil son of a gun like this level for some reason. It's a cool idea of a level. It is fun. It's a marathon. That's the biggest problem. Nice. But yeah, like this level being a hybrid between the two different forms of Sonic was a really cool idea that no other level even attempted. So it's a unique one for that too. I think its only major issue again was its length. Like it needed more checkpoints. And it had like enough, but there were some sections that last longer than others. And then you get to the hot dog missions and you realize, oh, actually this is a pretty terrible level. Why am I playing this? No checkpoints on a level like this is really bad. It's too much. Talk about hot dogs. That's not accepted in this household. I remember, was there a way you drew? Okay, no. This is based off of the snowboard control in Generations. So I'm trying to remember how does that control with this thing? Because I think you. Okay, what up? Oh, my controller turned off. I'm like, what is happening? Why am I going left? I think I might just be dead. These batteries probably need to be replaced. Yeah, it's not even turning on. I do have some extra batteries here. I'll just crack open a pair here. I got like some random batteries in like a seal here I can just break open. Eggman Land's a lot shorter, so never got PTSD. Yeah, it's like maybe 5 minutes at most. It's not nearly as bad. So, by comparison, it's fine. And also, I think you were right, Kira. I don't think it had hot dog missions, but to make up for it, you played every level like multiple times with challenges of some kind. Like, you had to beat it with X amount of rings or in X amount of time, something like that. And you had to do it like for story progression because some levels weren't really padded out enough, so they just made you do the same thing 3 times. I cannot get this stinking thing to open. Do I have a knife in here? Yeah. This seal is a little too strong. There we go, it's better. Don't break pots. That was secret rings, and that mission sucks. Like, remember the missions that don't break the pots, and they immediately get another one that's break all the pots. Then you're like, well, which one do I do? After you do the one, it's hard to do the other at that point. Because then you think, wait, am I going to fail if I break a pot in a break the pot missions? There we go. Although, I don't know if it's going to work right away. Yeah, the game doesn't even recognize it as a controller anymore. It is on, but it didn't. No, I didn't. What is this thing? It is not a game controller. It doesn't exist. So I have to reload the game to fix it.
Sega.
What a great video game. By today's standards, that is not a bug anymore. It has been fixed. Well, good news. I hope you liked the beginning of Eggman Land, because we can do it again. Look at my best time here. It's only about 8 minutes. That's still a terrible sentence. Only 8 minutes. What was that time advantage? What? How was that not high enough? I love the repurposed balloon from one of the missions in Generations here just to make this platform jump. Yeah, only 45 minutes for the hot dog level 3. Yeah, that's how you know it's bad. It's like you can beat the level faster than that, but they give you 45 minutes knowing that, yeah, it's a long level. So, have fun. I think if you know like the ultimate routes, you could beat the level in about 15 minutes, something like that. Maybe 20. So the time limit's not the problem. It's the fact that it's Eggman Land, so any little thing could easily kill you. So be careful not to die. That's the real problem. I'm dead. It's like I can't U-turn in the air, so whatever happens there, it's like committed. Isn't the 20-minute finish only result of out and bound abuse? I don't think so. Like, there are certain routes you can take in Eggman Land that you don't really need to do out of bounds, but it saves a lot of time. But I think around like the 20-ish minute mark is actually legit. Oh, I'm dead again. I would have to look up like a run through the level that's glitchless to make sure of that, but from what I remember hearing, it's like you take certain routes and it saves so much time. So, while hot dog mission's never really a concern when it comes to time, it's just the deaths. Doubly so in like the Werehog sections for precise platforming when your drop shell doesn't exist. I almost died again, and that's with like no speed too. That's saying something. But yeah, out of bounds stuff, you can beat it in like less than 10 minutes, I think. Nice. 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 Like, oh, that lip? Nah, man. Final boss. This is by far, in my opinion, the worst part about this level for like this specific thing. This control of like the bobsled thing is way different compared to Unleashed, so it makes things a lot more complicated here. Pretty much have to like stop all your momentum to actually turn correctly. Can't say nice. Why not? I'm not at the number yet. Do I need to get me 60 more lives before I can say, oh, 59 more lives before I can say it? I'm dead. It's because of the momentum I had going in the section. I couldn't stop. I don't need to fight any of you guys, and I think that's the same case in the actual level, too. Can I just do this? No, hang on, I gotta do it one more time. Oh, I don't have any more meter. All right, I'm not. It's like, couldn't I just make that jump? I think in the actual level for Unleash you can, but in this game it's way different, so I can't try it again anyways. Camera, please. That was really bad. I was trying to do a boost jump, but you have such a bad amount of time for that. You could barely do one here, I think. Yeah, there you go. Like, you need to do it on the very edge from the back. You have to say good, great, awesome, outstanding, amazing. Yeah, you're not wrong, I guess. Where am I? Oh, that's dangerously close to dying. Yeah, just like regular Unleash, you're not wrong, Matt. Camera here sucks in either version. No, do not get pushed. That's an insta-kill. I'm supposed to go the upper path, I think. It's been a while since I last played this level, so I'm trying to remember the specifics for paths. Hey, look, quick time section with no quick time. Thank you. That sucks in actual Unleashed. Make one wrong mistake and you're just dead. I don't know why I did that. That was a really stupid idea. All right, take the launch this time. How did I miss that ring? It's like I jumped straight through it. Hang on. What? That perception. Where is the ring, man? Like, I want to know where that ring is by comparison, because I should be making that. Sorry, that ceiling like slant straight down? How did I do that? Okay, what is happening? What is happening with these rings? Where are they located? I'm just gonna do this. Yeah, just don't even bother jump for the first one. For all that, I'm definitely getting life. Hang on, could I do this? I don't know if I can do this. No, that's, oh yeah, look at that distance. I can almost touch it. I think that's also a quick time sec. Yeah, this is all a quick time section Unleashed. No shame using polish check doing QTEs. Yeah, that's fair. For Unleashed, it kind of makes a huge deal to do that. I hate this section in this mod too. Like, something about this section is really bugged with the fall effect, so it just doesn't work correctly. Like, if you hit like a weird corner, you just randomly fall normally. So kind of, yeah, like that. If you hit the wall at all, I think it just bugs it out, and then yep. It sometimes puts you back in the fall mode, and then sometimes doesn't. It's really weird. So I gotta say like near the center, which is a bad thing with all the lasers. Oh god, it's like going the drain. I'm dead. Oh, how did I not die? I'm surprised I still had iframes for that. Oh, I'm dead. I hate this section in this mod. It just doesn't work right. Between the bobsled and this is worsely programmed, but the bobsled I just have a hard time with. Anytime you get near any ledge, Sonic just gives up on free fall. I guess it counts as like a platform you're falling off of instead. It's weird. And then this section, turning you around like a U-turn, is not helpful either. Alright, this skips a Werehog section if you go this way for actual Unleashed. So, like, this is a Sonic-only path regardless. Oh, I wasn't supposed to go over that, sure. I'll take that. After what just happened, I'd take those. Now this is a section, if you come in here as the Werehog, you can do an out of bounds and just like ride on top of it, because now I'm in a Werehog section. So like this is a section some people would think if you skip this, it pretty much guarantees like an under 20. It's like, I think that's an under 10 time limit. You can go around and do things very precisely. I think a record of this is like 7 or 8 minutes on Unleashed. Oh, that's right. Holding the crouch button now just does the spin kick, the cheat code. There's the button. Like, I can't see because the camera here is non-existent. Alright, we're coming up near the ending. I think it's this room and one more room and we're done. Oh, that's right. You don't have to kill enemies here. That was just a waste of time. There you go. I'm gonna die. Ring. Don't worry about the rest of these guys. Alright, come on in. Shoot me, punch me, I don't care. I won. Alright, that's not a B, that's a C. That's kind of bad. Man, he's just... He's very interested in the Saw guy. Keeps on looking at him. I actually could have got a B if I was about 20 seconds faster. It's not bad. This guy's really adamant. He won't stop. You make him stop, though. Let's see what you did there, Matt. We can explore the hub a little bit before we close out of this, because this is only a 1-level mod. So you can't do anything else besides Eggman Land here. And it's only modern Sonic, you can't play as classic. But it's the whole Eggman Land area, like the actual hub you would get in Unleashed. But you can only go so far, obviously. This is the boundary. Boosting here also really doesn't matter. Like, I can't move at all with boosting. So homing attack if you want to get through it fast. There's literally nothing here. It's just the level. And actual Unleashed should be like a sales guy here. And then the hot dog thing, I think, as well. In this, it's just a wide open nothing space. Alright, well, I guess now with that, what else could I try out on this front? I'm trying to think of what else could be demanding. I'm looking through my catalog. Every other game I can think of to play, it's like, that's a 2D sprite game released in the 90s. So, no. Where's the hot dog stand? Luckily, non-existent. That's where. Alright, I think I will try the Hat in Time thing. That'd probably be good enough. Why do I have 3 Hedgehog managers on? Get rid of these. Let me try Hat in Time, because that, I can run it full tilt. And now that I have RTX... NVIDIA broadcast running again. This can at least tell me if things are going to go crazy. A hat on time or a hat in time? The choices. The choices are hard. Unfortunately, it's going to take a hot minute because it's got to do its thing. Just to start. Takes a moment. And also, this. Yeah, sure. Let the hackers in, I guess. Open the front door. I swear it's running. It takes a minute to load up at first, but when it loads, it's a good running game, so I don't have to worry after that. Okay, it's going now. I don't want to turn off the Spycaster just yet, so... While it's going, I can at least make sure its audio's good. I always gotta add this in separate. Yeah, Hat in Time game. This may be too loud. Why is it tiny? There you go. This game, I actually know what the volume should be. I actually have it written down. All right, I gotta fix this. You guys can't see anything because it's not even full screened. Like, it tiny. It tiny. All right, go to game settings. No, not game settings. Please let me leave. Graphic settings. 1080p. All right, it immediately kicked at the borderless window mode. That's what I was going for. So let's see. Can it hook? Hey, there it is. Look at me bounce around like I'm on a sugar rush. All right, let me make sure of some stuff here. Complex. Which one was it? Was it Screen Blur or... No, it's not per object. I think it is Screen Blur. Camera moving blur based on... You know, I'm just gonna leave it all on for once. MAA. Yeah, leave it all on. And it should be running at my max monitor refresh too. No, it's set to this. Hang on. Oop. Go higher. We can go even further beyond. All right. I don't know what mods I have installed. That's kind of like the thing we need to check. I want to play with some of the mods right now. Specifically level mods. So let's see what's on this, I guess. That's not like, here's a graphical difference thing. Because I think most of these are just swaps of things. You know what? Hang on. Let me... No, not Seal Hat. Wait, how do I leave? There you go. Is it miscellaneous? Oh, I know an easier way to check. Just go in the stinking game. And then I can go up to the mail center. I can check mods there. Because then that should give me level mods too. It'd be faster. Otherwise, we could do the mod of the day thing they have. Just play whatever levels on the rotation. Might just do that, actually. Alright, it's a little hiccupy at first. Also, this! Vomit City. Apologies. But I want to make sure it's not having a weird issue like Halo did, and it looks fine to me. We did change the hat in time, right? Okay, yeah. Now, I gotta fix that one thing that I hate with a burning passion. Figure. Screen blur. Get the heck out of my video game. Yeah, that looks better. Motion blur is one of the worst things humans ever made. It's so bad. Okay, here we go. Challenge road. You know what? We'll just do these. We'll do these levels. This will be a good set of levels to play anyways. Let download the last one, then we can jump in. Or it could crash. I think it just crashed. What is happening? Okay, sure. I don't know what that was, but it's working now. Alright, we get 3 lives with this whole challenge thing too, so we gotta be careful. If anything, I'll have Time Stop hat on, aka my headphones. The classics. Man, that's depth of field right now. Holy crap, I thought my background blur was a little excessive. And it's on like the lowest setting. Because I had to make sure the badge was on for a second. I didn't know if I had my hook shot yet. I love doing that. Anytime you get the slide down like that on a huge slide, it's so fun, this game. This right here, what I'm doing is why I always tell people, if you're gonna buy this game, just buy it on PC. Because it's so packed with content on PC because of the modding scene. Like, there's so many different mods. And there's a lot of them endorsed by the actual company making the game, too. So, if you're not even sure what to play in the mod catalog, Gears can just recommend you something right on the front page. Mafia guy. Hello, sir. Do you like that view? Let me get you closer. Yeah. I love doing that to Mafia guys. Like, it's so mean. It's so satisfying. What? Oh, okay, somehow grabbing it caused the whole platform to stop spinning. Man, if only that happened in Mario Sunshine. Yeah, what is this? It stops it. Man, I wish I was like that in Sunshine. Bad penguin moment. Yeah, might as well be the same energy. From Sunshine 64. Oh, they're pissed. I killed their brethren, that's why. Actually, wait for this to do the whole pass, and I can just go from here. This is a long secret level. Good thing there's plenty of checkpoints. Okay, wait a second. Like this. If I feel uncomfortable, I got my time stop. Remember that. Hi. How are you doing, Random Bubble? I see the ending. Oh, God! He said it doesn't kill me immediately. Unfortunately, I gotta do that whole thing again on this climb. I might be able to skip some of it. Hang on. Do I not have Bonk Badge on? I need that badge. That badge is like a requirement for something like this. In fact, some monsters flat out actually require having the badge, period. So have it on now just in case. Dude, you could like barely make that, I think. It might just barely be possible to grab the very top block. That was a bad angle. I like how I made through this whole thing without dying until the very end. Shows it's very challenging of a section, but it's very doable if you're just patient. Oh my god, okay, that's some weird ledge detection. What in the world? How does this keep on happening? That was dangerous. Oh god. There's my not timepiece. This is what you get from mods. It's not a real timepiece, but in the like challenge run thing, it's also like a shadow timepiece thing. Like it's not a real timepiece, and it's also not a fake one either. It's like a whole new thing just for the mods. Ooh, whoopee. Doesn't look that long of a level, so it has to be one of those where there's a lot going on. Also, I should probably get that health in the beginning, because I didn't realize I don't heal in between the levels. I forgot that. I'm never gonna really need this again, probably. Can you climb on this rope? Oh yeah, good old crash. Oh, check right here. Looks like Dragon Rouge Isle. Kinda does, yeah. Now how do I get up there? Nothing Dweller Mask related. Oh, I see this thing here, so I probably have to ring the bell. Oh, this actually feels more like Tower of the Gods in some fashion. Because this is what you do in Tower of the Gods to activate the next story beat. You grapple hook up to a bell, you ring the bell, and then that's how you get to, well, Hyrule. At least the first time. This is too easy. Yep. It's too easy. Rewinds time as soon as you grab it. It's not real. There it goes. To wherever that is. We must chase it. Knew that'd be too easy. Huh. I feel like there's something missing here. Hang on. Something wrong with this picture. There you go. There, now it's fitting. Yeah, there we go. In the void together. You and me, heck, kid. You could probably die here still, so don't, actually. Yep, I knew it. You can outrun it. At least there's no actual, like, imminent death threat anymore.
Dares disturb this sacred realm.
Donut lady.
Wow, a small child.
Who's this guy?
How interesting. I haven't seen anyone like you here in centuries. Allow me to introduce myself.
Why does he have 3 eyes?
Tim. Tim the Timekeeper. Rolls off nicely, doesn't it?
Tim the Timekeeper. He's obviously a mod character. He's new.
This place here is a point between timelines, where time exists, yet doesn't. I'm quite surprised you haven't suffocated from the lack of oxygen.
There's no oxygen here? Oh boy.
Anywho, what brings a kid like yourself here? Are you here to listen to the absolute truths? Find a shiny triangle? Learn what goes into hot dogs?
Mood. These are all a mood. Mood? Mood. 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 This is why I'm saying with RTX broadcast or NVIDIA broadcasting, we can do stupid stuff now. We can literally do the stupidest of stuff. All right, you know, I don't know if I'm here for timepieces, but I'm here for timepieces.
Timepieces? You mean these shiny things?
I mean, that's not really my
All
timepiece, but
people
yes.
searching for them. They are quite dangerous artifacts, you know. They've ticked me off more times than you could ever hope to count to. And I've been busy freeing them from the galaxy. Why, just the other day, there was this weird little red-hooded girl shattering dozens of
Nice
pieces.
T-pose.
I had to work overtime to fix all the damage she caused.
Yeah!
So, a tiny gremlin like you definitely shouldn't be messing with them. In fact, I'll be confiscating any more of these artifacts that you possess.
Oh, that's not good.
You should thank me, really. You would have likely wound up in a dangerous spot with them. So, hand them over, nice and easy, thank you.
What actually happens if we say fine? Here you go. Just have them.
Yes? Thank you for complying. This honestly saves me quite a lot of time.
Okay, that was worth it. Yeah. Oh man, I was hoping that face would just stay there. That was a
Be
mood
like
face.
that, I'll be happy taking things into my own hands. I'll give you some time after this to rethink what you've done.
Hey, look at that! Hey, we're out of the void! Get me out of the void too! Thank you. I'm free! Hey, I was really mean for him putting me in the void. Also, this is just a Crash Bandicoot boss fight now. No, this is literally just Crash Bandicoot. This is even the Crash music.
Let's try that again, shall
So this is probably based off Wrath of Cortex in a lot of ways. 'Cause, yeah, there's a boss fight in that game that is a Time Lord as well. I can't remember the guy's name, but I think this is basically that fight. Yeah, this is the one that fight for Crash 3. Oh god, that doesn't happen to Crash 3. End trophy. Okay, I think you're right on that, Kira and Matt. We both said around the same time.
You're on my time, you little brat. Give me the timepieces!
A lot of missiles. Alright, we're good. If it's anything like the actual fight in Crash 3, this should only be 3 hits. Oh no, there's more.
You're wasting my time and my patience, kid. How about I show you how dangerous these timepieces really are? Engaging maximum overclock.
We overclocking now. Oh, is that up there? Is overclocking wizard? That's a nice touch. I really wish I can read his stats on that. Like how much he raised some stuff and lowered some other things. Oh, and even the music came faster. Nice. How fast are we going?
Love watching time fly.
Oh, I move faster too. It's not just the attacks.
This has been a great time, Emma, but I believe yours is up.
Oh, you overclocked too hard. I don't want to hit any one of those, do I? Oh, yep. I can tell where he's going based on the color I see. So he's going to blue, now he's going to red. Red, or not blue. He's done. No, it's probably a mistake to come back here, apparently. Yep, this was a mistake. What is happening there? Oh, he's got to speed things up. That's really not that much harder, actually. I just got to pay attention to how fast it gets near the end.
How is this possible? You little mortal. You.
Wait, what? I won, but yet it restarted the fight. Interesting. You overclocked too hard.
Let's try that again.
I know his
shall
specs
we?
are. He's overclocking. Yeah, apparently too hard if he's doing this. Like, wait a minute.
Gotcha. Did you really think you could defeat an actual
Also, how you doing there,
immortal
Amber?
god? You're a small child with, I think, an even smaller brain. Yeah,
Oh no, we're back to the void.
I believe you'll be forfeiting your timepieces to me right now.
I gotta go back.
Make like clockwork, and maybe I'll forget this little blip in reality. Hello? Are you just gonna stand there?
Yeah.
Did I accidentally wipe all your brain cells?
No, I just didn't have any. I never did. Does this look like a man of brain cells? At all?
Did you not hear me? I've got a millennia's worth of time, kid. I can be infinitely more patient.
Yeah, it's fine. We got all the time. I don't really have anything to do tomorrow. I can just stay here.
I pecking hate kids. Fine. I'll give you a chance. One chance. Prove to me you can be responsible with this power.
One day, how you doing? I mean, I'm doing okay myself. I just want to get out of the void. Let me out.
If I catch you messing with my timeline, kid, I'll be calling time out.
Okay, what does that mean? Oh. I was gonna say, what does that mean? Can I jump through? Then no. There's no floor there. At least it doesn't actually kill you. Hey, we did it. We can lead the void now, right? Can I lead the void? I wanna get out. It's cold in here. I'm cold. Yeah, we can lead the void. We can turn that all off now. It's just like turn it off. Time to build PCO. And yes, if you're always ready, I guess. It's good. That's a joke for Atkins. She did everything. She's just like, I don't know. I have nothing to do today. What about tomorrow? Or the next day? The day after that? I got nothing. I got all the time in the world. I got 56 timepieces, so I could just make my time. Don't matter to me. All right, those are some fun levels for the community section here. These are really solid. I think the Hands of Time is my favorite one. That was an amazing level. Really good. These are just some levels here. Let me play one more actually. Although I gotta open it up from the Steam shop. Oh, I gotta log in. That's never fun. I don't know why I couldn't just do this in actual game. You know, let me try and do it in the actual game. I might be logged into the Steam interface if I can do it from the browser. Yeah, I'm logged in. Okay, cool. Let's see. Ribbon City Rooftops? What is this? Ribbon City. Single timepiece. A big open level. We'll find one timepiece, 4 rift tokens, 4 yarn, hookshot is required. We could try this. Sure, subscribe. Let's show up right away. I saw it like refresh. I don't know if it did. Hang on, let me see if I can force it. I don't see it. Doesn't subscribe. I may have to like relaunch the game if I don't see it here right away. I don't know. Yeah, there's a WarioWare Ace Attorney level. I don't know how that would work. I downloaded them and never played them. You know what? Actually, we could try those because the one I downloaded right now is not showing up for whatever reason. Let's try that Ace Attorney one. I mean, I can imagine how this would work based on the one level in the game that was all based around detective work. Hat Kid tries her luck at lawyering. In the Stealing mod, take control of Hat Kid as she becomes an ace attorney, reaching 4 full cases to solve, but only 1 is currently done. 2 and 4 will come out later down the line. I wouldn't be surprised if it's done at this point. I downloaded this mod like 3 years ago. Will you be able to solve the murders, or will the true killer escape as your client is executed? Oh god, if I screw up, someone's dying. Well, better not screw up. Get the OSC ready. Yeah, I mean, Ace Attorney songs are really good. I haven't actually played much of the games. I played at least Trial 1, like Case 1 of the first game. That's about it. So, I gotta try these at some point. Okay, this game's really wanting to load everything up at once. Come on now. Causing OBS stuff to freak out. It's because of the loading in. After that, it'll like calm down on encoding and render lag. I've had this happen even on old computers too. This game has a lot to load in. It was just like pick up everything. Oh, now it installed the Stinking Rooftops mod. Oh, listen to that. You don't need to load up the music. The game has it for you. I can't get caught. Dead bird person is nothing to joke about. You mean him? Had to pin this on someone. Someone like her. Oh, yeah, that lady. Oh, she's a mean one. I'll tell you from experience. What's with the blood pattern, though? I like it. Like, it's showing, like, it's spreading with the wavy pattern. If I pin it on her, then nobody would expect me. I don't know who's laughing because I don't see anyone in the picture. That's the point. You're not supposed to know the actual villain. 9:03 a.m. Dead Bird Court Lobby. February 15th. Oh, it even has, like, the Ace Attorney backgrounds. Nice. Oh, this is loud, though. Oh, I gotta turn that down my ears. This was the beginning of a series of cases, most involving birds. On the 15th of Birduary, which I don't know when that actually is, 2018, Hat Kid stood in the lobby of Dead Bird Court. The one just dances in, because that is this bird's shtick. Hey, darling, you ready for this trial? Your auntie's freedom is on the line. Oh no, my aunt. Hat Kid's uncle's sister was accused of murdering an express owl on the Owl Express. I know the conductor is most definitely rigging this trial in one way or another. It'll be your job to see through his deception. I know you can do it, darling. On this fateful day, a fair battle of truth and justice was about to begin. 9:05 a.m., Dead Bird Courtroom number 5. Would you like to enable hints? Yeah, probably. I've played Ace Attorney a little bit, and I don't know how this is gonna work. Oh, Snatcher is not who I thought would be the judge. That's a very biased judge. Bet you were expecting a gavel slam, huh, folks? Too bad. My court, my rules. This judge looks pretty familiar to Hat Kid. Yeah, one that took her life, quite literally. Now then, fools! Court is now in session for... Hey. What's the defendant's name again? Oh, we can actually say. Oh, what should we call the defendant? It's supposed to be Aunt Kid's uncle's sister, so like, you could just say aunt. I mean, they did in like one of the other things. I don't know. Bobby. That's not her name. We're gonna call her Bobby. Of course, that was a test to make sure you had your wits. You need wits. It's my aunt. She's not named Bobby. Court is now in session for Bobby. Is the defense ready? Oh man, I made a mistake. I gotta call her that the whole time. Anyway, Your Honor, we're doing just fabulous. Or fabulously. That's great. And you, prosecution? The I can't roll my R's. Is ready to win this thing. You two don't have a chance of getting a not guilty. I can assure you. Wonderful. And would the prosecution like to begin their opening statement? Certainly, Your Honor. On the 12th of February at 8:03 p.m., the victim was stabbed to death with a knife. According to the autopsy report, the victim was stabbed 3 times, all in the same general location. The crime took place on the Owl Express, in the boiler room. I've added these crime details to the court record. Crime details added to court record. Hey, darling, usually if you were the head defense, you would be able to look at the records, but since you're co-defense right now, I'll just ask occasionally if you want to look at them. Like right now, you want to look at the evidence you just added? Heck no. Yeah, I'll just look at it. Great, take a look. Evidence to expect. Oh, yeah, 2 different things. Paper attorney badge? What the heck is this? It's a paper attorney badge. EJ Grooves made it for you. You're 100% genuine attorney. He just wrote a note that said, good enough, attorney. Alright. Crime details. On the 12th of February, 83. Okay. It's the same thing that the conductor already said. So I can just refer back to it as a note. Nice call about the 3-3. Yeah, that's pretty much what this whole trial is, I guess, in terms of both for Ace Attorney references and then the Hat in Time references. These are pictures of the crime scene. They were taken on the 13th. Dead man. And a perpetrator. Oh, very incriminating. I can't wait to pass that guilty verdict. I want to do it right now. Not so fast. We haven't even found any witnesses yet. You have any more evidence, conductor? Why, yes, I do. This is Owl Express schedule, detailing the rides the train had done. It said this particular trip lasted 3 days, from the 9th to the 12th. The train ride started at 9 a.m. on the 9th and ended at 11 p.m. on the 12th. Pictures and trial schedules have now been added to court record. Okay. Now listen here, my dear conductor. I hope you know that me and my partner here won't let you get away with a guilty verdict. And vice versa to you, DJ Peckneck. We're in a court of law. That kind of language is unacceptable. Who cares, really? Fine then. Feelings are hurt. The first witness I'll be calling in is a member of the CAW. Bailiff, bring that guy in here. Make it snappy or else. Hey, darling, wanna look at the court record before the witness comes in? Nah, I don't really need to. Alright, here he comes. So who is this first witness? Ah, yeah, it's one of these guys. From the main game, these guys are always full of deception. Alright, give your name and occupation. Name classified. Occupation also classified. And what can you say? What? Identity must be kept classified. Now, hang on there, lassie. I can't proceed this trial without getting your name and occupation, so cough it up! Is the state of universe in jeopardy if I do not comply? Yes, totally. Oh yeah, if you don't, the world will end, and existence will come to a close. I see. Well, for the better universe, I shall declassify. All it takes is the lie. Name. Oh my god, I can't even try. Alnom Ilmus? God. Can I call him Jim? He's Jim. Occupation, owl detective. Doesn't look like an express owl at all. I have a very vital and classified some information I shall be relinquishing to the bird court. Oh, it's a joke on it. I'm dumb. That was anonymous. Yeah, it's about right for one of these guys. Jim's just anonymous. Anonymous Jim. Yeah, that's right. You better. The information's not free, you see. Information's valuable. Not asking for money, however. Information for information. I shall ask the one on the defense. Riddle me this. Ed what? Alderman wearing neonats? What an insult. What's your favorite color? Oh, no. I knew it. This guy wants to ask things like this. Alright, what is our favorite color? Our favorite color is the void. That's it. Void. Void black. Incorrect. What? Excuse me. My favorite color is not whatever that is. It's void. Thank you very much. You failed the test, but I shall partake in this provision of information regardless. Behold. This beak's clipping through the platform a little bit. I was taking a ride in the Owl Express when suddenly I hear the outcry of another one of my fellow Express owls. Due to my great concern of this event, I followed the noise to the boiler room. I walked in the most chilling sight. One of my dear fellow Express owls has been murdered, stabbed with a knife. And when I discovered this body, I discovered the culprit too, an old woman. I caught the killer in the act, and as the clock chimed, it signaled the moment the killer was caught. Can you say, like, what it chimed at? Because that would help. I couldn't even read that. It was like, haha, that's funny. I can't wait to hand down the guilty verdict. I can't wait to hear the victim cry in distress. If your judge says that, run. Yes, what he said. But since I'm currently a judge, I have to be non-biased. And such, I'll be giving the defense a chance to cross-examine. Defense, prepare your weapon of logic. Can I beat him in the head with this? That'll work. Could be used as a weapon. Oh, you mean cross-examine as in, like, question him. Okay, I'll put down the weapon. Alright, Your Honor. Alright, darling, this is the big part. The cross-examination. All you have to do is choose which statement you want more information on. Shout out hey and take a look at that statement. Do it by choosing press, and then you can expose contradictions by presenting a piece of evidence using the present button. Give them a good zing. Don't present unless you're sure it's right, or you'll get a penalty. For those, it is game over. Don't worry, you got this, darling. That kid was prepared and very happy. It's time recording original Phoenix Wright. Just record this. Yeah, I mean, it's more interactive. It really helps if you've played this game to know this, because this is an actual case in the game. This is an actual case based on the Owl Express chapter. I can't remember how I do. I'm gonna go, yeah, press him. Were you really there? No, I'm gonna go next statement. Suddenly you hear the outcry of no women fellow owls. I'm gonna press him on that. Are you sure it was an express owl? Positive. I know what a fellow express owl sounds like. A noise such as hoot hoot. It is quite chilling indeed. To my great concern in this event, I followed the noise to the boiler room. Press him again. Was it really the boiler room? You could hear it even over the boiler? I have extraordinary hearing, I have you to know. One of the express owl traits. Heightened hearing. I did indeed hear both the boiler and the owl. Okay. I don't know if I can present on that one yet. Because I don't have any information besides the time of the rides and the dates. That's about it. So I gotta keep on pressing. Did you check to see the knife was rubber? Yeah, there's a callback. In Chapter 2 of this game, the actual case of this, someone's murdered on the Owl Express. That is true, because that's part of the filming of an actual murder mystery film. But the murder is not real, because the guy is stabbed with a rubber knife, and it's just all fake. So this is a callback to the actual Chapter 2 case. Why would it be rubber? Oh, you know, hypothetically. Nope, we checked the scene. This one ain't rubber. And when I discovered this body, discovered the culprit too, an old woman. Again, I can't present on this, like question what he says, because I don't have the evidence. This is too new. I gotta press it. Like, I could just keep on pressing. Just because she was there doesn't make her the killer. But you see, I wanted on the act. Oh, hey, there you go. Here you go. Clock chime. I think I can present on this. Give him my badge. Crime details, pictures. I'm gonna do... Yeah, train schedule, yeah. Check the victim, 11 p.m., yes. He said shine, that's normally midnight. Oh, dang, he didn't agree. Alright, penalty, I got a penalty. I gotta just press him, I guess. I thought it would work because if he's saying shined, I would think like midnight, but it's counting it as like that. No, that's not what I mean. So it didn't count. New hour starts, clock chimes, 6, 7, or in this case 8. Okay, so that wouldn't have worked. Something about the statement. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Don't tell me it's the same evidence. I know. I know. Clock chimed. Presents. Crime details. Picture. The schedule doesn't work. We've proven that. Picture. Picture's a crime scene. He said something about a clock. There's no clock in there. Dang it. Alright, it wasn't that one. Alright, we're gonna lose all our health. Anyone? Okay. Just taking a ride. Simply taking a train point A to B. That's all. Interesting. What's your destination? Classified. Of course. Didn't mean to hit that, but that's a nice little detail. Oh, dang it. At least they just let you do it again, so I don't have to worry about this. Alright. It's not picture, it has to be crime details. 8:20. Ah. Yeah, for some reason I thought that was the exact hour. Presented 8:23, and this guy says 8 exactly. Wrong. So I just used up 2 of my 4 health bars on one question. Ow. Alright, pretty weird, or pretty off what you just said. Would that be such a statement? Did you call him in the act when the clock chimed, you darling? Yes, that's indeed what I said. that bother you? It does, actually, because the murder happened 30 minutes after the chime. Call? Or 30 minutes before if you consider the next hour. How can you explain this inconsistency, darling? Hey, now listen here. I'm not gonna take this. Sure, that may be true, but maybe I'm mistaken. I saw the body and the defendant. The blood looked fresh too. I never said I walked in at 8 or at 8:30. Huh. Let me revise the testimony I gave. It's flawed. Now, there'll be no lies in my court, or else you'll regret it. Yeah, 'cause he'll kill you. I did not lie. Simply misspoke and omitted information. Allow me to explain. Here we go again. New testimony. Yeah, I did like that. The music stopped when I was presenting evidence, which I think is the same as the Ace Attorney games. Not gonna tread over my previous testimony, only need to correct one statement. I arrived at the moment which I assumed to be the moment of the crime. Obviously, I assumed false. I never classified what time I saw them at. I saw them at 12 a.m. as the clock chimed for a new day. Wait a minute. You just said a new statement that contradicted yourself immediately. Saw them at 12 a.m. It's the clock chime new day. Yeah, I don't know about that. Doesn't clear up stuff as much as it should. Ah, there we go. The contradiction is eliminated. Take that, DJ Picnic. Darling, we have to find a new contradiction in this testimony. We got this. We can find this new contradiction. Whenever someone lies to cover up a lie, more lies are exposed. Yeah, he said 12 a.m. He's wrong. I know already what it is. Yeah, press him on this. I just want to see what he says. And why won't you? How do you know there wasn't any problems with it? If there was an issue with it, you would have pointed them out. My previous testimony had one flaw, which you pointed out. However, this new testimony doesn't have any flaws. 0. What a bold claim, darling. Not a claim, it's a fact. Facts only facts, don't prove it otherwise. They prove me wrong. That kid wondered why this crow's so confident in his testimony. Yeah, this part. I'm gonna press him again because this is funny. Why did you assume it to be the moment of the crime? I saw the killer and the victim all in front of me as I walked in. I feel my justification for not assuming the crime has happened 4 or so hours earlier is valid. And why is that? Because why would the killer stand by the body for 4 hours? He's got a point. Oh yeah, that is indeed a good point. Huh, good point. I think not. I think it's a marvelous point, an amazing point. It might be the best in the world, nay, the universe. Obviously, I assume false. Never classified time I saw him. Saw him at 12, and the clock chimed for a new day. You're a liar. There's no new day. What is it this time? Mr. Anonymous. Take a look at this. The train schedule, what of it? It says the train ride ended at 11 p.m. on the 12th. Oh. How disappointing. I was expecting you to pull some sort of elaborate shouting thing. You expect to catch me with that? Easy, I didn't find the body on the 12th. Right at 12 a.m. on the 11th. That was a second contradiction, however. Beg your pardon? On the 11th, the victim had not died yet. Ah! If the crime has not been committed yet, how could you have seen it, Mr. Anonymous? Oh, well, you see, I Hey! Pretend that's me running away. He feels that right now. You know, one thing that I should call. Just call. Call? Well? Yeah, alright. Conductor's mad. What is the meaning of this? Anonymous? They'll just sit there like a deer in the headlights. Call. The car's coming. This is badgering. I like how he says that, and it's like, no, you, as the witness, you can't say that. Come now, it shouldn't be that hard to fix this if your testimony truly didn't have any flaws. The witness should be speaking for themselves. I'll have you know I'm a certified bird prosecutor. I do what I have to. Now, Anonymous, do something. Of course. Haha, of course I can explain it. Well, not me. I know someone else who saw the crime. You what? Yeah, second witness, of course. The conductor knows of the second witness. I do? I mean, I do! Yeah. That witness. I know the one. Yes, indeed. One of my fellow Express Owls. The one who saw the killer enter the room. Definite proof. Definitive proof. Your Honor, permission to call a second witness. Permission granted. Thank you, Your Honor. Well, what just happened? What happened was you losing. Yeah, no. We're not done yet. Turn events makes Hackett very peeved. You can see it. Bailiff, bring in the second witness. Yeah, this is one of the staff. This is an actual staff member of the Express. Alright, give your name and occupation. Oh, the Bird Express cell. Well, Mr. Beard, our previous witness, Mr. Muss, said you'd be able to clear up the contradictions in his testimony. Yeah, I could do that. I saw the killer go into the boiler room. And, yeah, guess I'll testify. You can tell this guy's very much amused to be here. He wants to already leave. He's so lax. I can tell in his speech. Okay, so I was in the dining room, which is the 2 rooms away from the boiler room. I saw this big old lady. She grabbed a knife from the kitchen, and I saw her walk towards the boiler room. I wouldn't have followed them, but they were wearing my hat. I really like that hat. So I followed her into the boiling room and saw her standing over the body of one of my friends, holding that knife, that kitchen knife, menacingly. That kid's now double peeved. No, darling, every testimony has a contradiction. Except the ones that don't. But I'm only pretty sure this one does. I think. Press X to doubt. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doubting. I'm doubting. Alright, what's wrong here? I think it's the, like, 2 rooms over thing. I think that's wrong. But I don't know exactly. I gotta press him on a couple different things. Can anyone confirm this is indeed 2 rooms away? Yeah, please, I don't know. It's 2 rooms away. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I can be so sure. Because my peck and train, you peck neck. Right. Okay, saw this big old lady. She grabbed a knife from the kitchen. Might as well just press it. Are you sure it was the same knife used to kill the victim? Pretty sure. It had a black handle with 3 white dots on it. Yeah, that sounds like the knife. Yeah. And I saw her walk towards the boiler room. I press it. How did she walk? She's a cardboard cutout. Cardboard cutout? I have no clue what you're talking about. Never mind. I like this one. I wouldn't have followed them with wearing my hat. Really like that hat. You're wearing the hat now. Your hat? Yeah. I had my hat in a room, but it appears that the old lady picked it up. One of a kind. She put it on the victim before killing him. I don't know why she would do such a thing, but yeah. What hat are you wearing right now? Same hat. I did get it back eventually. How would you get it back? That's evidence. I could testify to that. I did indeed give his hat back. Got it. Followed her in the boiling room, saw her standing over the body of one of my friends, holding a knife menacingly. Was it really menacing? So, you walked in on the victim being killed. What time? AM? PM? PM. On the 12th. Oh, got him! Got him! That checks out. Ha! Give it up, Grooves, and Owl Express never lies. Yeah, he literally just lied. Oh, that was the last statement. For some reason, I thought there's one more. Hang on. Present. Train schedule. There is no 12th ride. Why does everyone keep on saying the 12th? Ah, the statement has a contradiction. Darling, I don't think that's a contradiction. Wait, what? Dude, there's no train ride on the 12th. He said like PM. Ah, crap. All right, it's gonna hurt. All right, I misread something on that one. Hang on. E23. Yeah, it was this. It's gotta be this. Statement has a contradiction. Ah, crap. That wasn't it? I thought that would work. I don't know why. All right, what happens when you die in this? Do you just go back to the testimony? No, it's worse. The game just doesn't do anything. Oh, no. He was liking this so far, too. Oh, he didn't program a def correctly. It's just this. Yeah. That's not good. All right, I hope you guys like Ace Attorney, because we're going to have to do that again. I'll breeze through the first one. Good to know if you die, you're just screwed. I might be able to combine that with my refill badge, and if that's the case, hang on. Hey, Allison, how you doing? All right, let me make sure about this. Should be more health badge. I think it's this. Turn that on. If you health faster, which I don't know what that's gonna mean in this context. I thought I have like a regen, but that might have been the regen badge. They may have reworked the badge. We're gonna just try that and hope that'll make this a little bit better, because I don't want to do that again. Alright, put me back in. Oh, I can't skip things. I'll have to master the text, it's fine. How'd you feeling better? Yeah, thanks for that, Allison, I appreciate it. Being laid up in bed for a week sick with COVID's never fun. Don't recommend. I gotta remember all the contradictions. Because I just need to get back to that one section, which is in Second Witness. I just love this one. He just like sneaks up from the dang table. All right, what's the defendant's name? It's got to be Bobby still. Bobby, my aunt. Once his Phoenix rank means hat in time. Yeah, essentially that's what this mod is. Alright, my favorite color is 1. It's whatever he says. Just want to get past that. There was 2 contradictions, I think, for this. Because we had to do the testimony twice. And then he says, oh, that was a different witness. Okay, cross-examination. This is the part I'm trying to remember. How did this go? Alright. This, suddenly, and boiler, stabbing a knife, culprit. There we go. Clock chimed, and it was the time. So there you go. First one down. My favorite color is 1. Isn't that everyone's favorite color? Just 1? Alright, he's gonna revise testimony. It's still gonna be wrong because this guy just loves to lie. It was like the last thing again, I think. Okay, so come on. I didn't mean to press. Alright, so you hiding something? All right there. Would you perhaps be badgering a witness? What? I never. Doesn't relate to case. It doesn't relate to case. Sustain. I always wanted to do that. That kid looks at the witness suspiciously. This one. Present. Schedule. Done. Alright, now we get to the actual witness that we soft locked on. I'm catching up a little bit on chat here. Yeah, I'm glad to hear you're also starting to feel better, Allison. I'm reading what it's saying here. Off antibiotics, that's a big deal. Being off of the... And I can imagine that probably like puts you down a little bit too. Depending on like a reaction. Mom had to take some antibiotics a while ago, but like they were strong antibiotics. For her, it was a really bad reaction to it. So, I don't know how you managed on them. I don't know if they were too strong or not. Alright, what was the wrong statement here? 2 rooms away. I don't know about that one. I have a picture, but I don't think it matters for this. It's a picture of the crime scene. Oh, this big old lady. She grabbed a knife from the kitchen. Saw her walk towards boiler. I'm gonna follow him wearing the hat. Holding the knife menacingly. This I already tried. Doesn't work, so that's not it. It was in the dining room. That's the picture, which doesn't tell you anything. The menacing thing doesn't work. Well, this big old lady, she grabbed a knife from the kitchen. You got that right. Saw her walk towards boiling room. I'm gonna follow him to wear my hat, relight that hat. And then the next statement is just this, so... This is like the only thing I can think of maybe pressing. And it doesn't say anything about that. And he did describe the knife correctly, so I don't know about spinning that. That's wrong. Big old lady grabbed a knife, which he described the knife having the little 3 dots. Saw her walk towards boiler. I'm gonna follow them when they were wearing my hat. Got a point maybe there, Kira. Yeah, he did, yeah, now thinking about it, you're right. He said the lady was wearing the hat, but in the crime scene photo, the bird's wearing the hat. You're right. I didn't even think of that. Think of, like, the bird wearing the hat. Oh, but that isn't it. Okay, good. My mod's working. That instantly heals me. So we're not going to soft lock here anymore. I have infinite tries. If this mod's gonna soft lock you when you die, I don't feel bad doing that. Yeah, there you go. They were wearing my hat. I really like that hat. So when he says they, he wasn't probably sure who had the hat on, so it's too vague. That's why that didn't work. I'm just gonna do this one again, the big lady knife thing. I just wanna see if that contradicts him anyway. I don't think it does. No, okay. I don't know which one of these statements could have that. This doesn't matter. Big old lady, that's correct. I'll walk towards the boiler room, which we got. I'm thinking it has to be this last statement. He says this. Saw her standing over the body of one of my friends holding a knife. Yeah, that's it. Hang on. Holding the knife menacingly. It's in the corpse. It's this. For some reason, I thought that wouldn't work. I don't know why. Something about the statement wording. So you sure she held a knife when you found her? Yeah. She finished stabbing the victim and was holding the knife. It dripped with blood out of her enemy. Sorry, Mr. Beard. Yeah. Thank you for your concern. No. I mean, sorry. I'm gonna expose you. Exposed? You sound pretty dramatic right now. Isn't this a courtroom? That kid wonders why this owl's such a meanie. No, Mr. Beard. Take a look at this picture. Huh? What about it? Where's the knife? It's, you know, right. Oh. Huh. It's interesting. Yeah, that's definitely what I said it was. Don't you explain this? Pretty easily, actually. I just misspoke. You... Wait, what? Yeah, I guess it was the victim, but does that really change anything? Well. Look like DJ Loser isn't that great at his job. The lassie over there is better than you. Can I go now? I need to feed my fish at home. Well then, that's a pretty conclusive trial. You prove a lot of inconsistencies, but never actually prove who the true killer was. I guess I could just end the trial here then. If you're gonna waste our time. No, wait! Huh. Well, do you have an idea of who the killer is then? Well, what about you, kid? Do you have an idea? Oh, we could actually just flat out say who it could be. Okay. I think these are very similar choices from the actual game. Like, Anonymous is not. Conductor, Hat Kid, and the victim are actual answers from Chapter 2. And there's no right or wrong answer. So who do you think it was, Chad? Was it the victim? Was it the first witness, Anonymous? Was it the conductor himself? Or was it somehow me, Hat Kid, all along? I came in and stabbed the guy. It could be anyone. I don't think the answer matters. It's a what if, I think. I know I picked victim when I played actual Hat in Time because the guy stabs himself. Pretty funny. Love the courtroom drama. It's just so you prove the client's innocent, but because he didn't find the killer, it doesn't count. Yeah, it's not the lawyer's job to find the killer. That's the cop's job. I'm gonna say it's the victim, actually. Just the victim kill himself. That kid whispered something in the DJ Groove's ear. Oh, are you crazy? Well, it's worth a shot. Oh, do you have an answer? Yes, we do, Your Honor. What? The defense would like to propose that the killer is... the victim! What? The pack? That's right, the victim. You mean a suicide? Nay, not a suicide. The victim is still alive! Oh, toot! This is quite the hoot you're stirring up. Where's the victim then? Right in this courtroom. You can't be serious. Oh, I know where this is going. It's him. It's the guy on the stand right now. That's the same bird. He was wearing the same hat. The guy said, they are wearing my favorite hat. It's him. That's the same hat. It's the same bird. It's gonna be that. That's right. The victim and the killer is Mr. Dead Bird. You get the joke now? Dead bird, dead man walking. The victim never died because the death was faked. This is quite a hoot. Have you lost your mind? The victim is the killer of all the crazy theories. Yeah, you can't prove that. How would you prove such a thing? Well, if you look at this picture, the victim's wearing the same clothes and the same one-of-a-kind hat. So I told you the hat was given back to me by the conductor. So what if it's in that picture? That doesn't mean it was me. Yeah, I was the one who gave him back his hat when we arrived. So where's your proof? Oh, is that so? That's funny. If you got the hat back when the train finishes ride, then this picture shouldn't be possible. And why is that? Because this picture was taken a day after the murder. Hoot! No way. So that is indeed the hat in the picture. So how are you wearing it right now? But here's the final evidence. If you're here and you're not the victim, then that means if we go back to check the crime scene, we will find the body? Wait. Will we find the body? Sorry, I don't know how to read. Will we find the body? Answer me this. I had an insane amount of taxes I hadn't paid. I blew all my money in this suit and the hat. Couldn't pay back my unpaid taxes and wouldn't be sent to Dead Bird prison. So I made a deal with the call agent Anonymous to fake my death and pin it on Bobby. I wouldn't have got away with it if it weren't for you meddling defense attorneys. What a disappointment. Guess I'm not executing the defendant. Ugh. The court declares the defendant, Bobby, not guilty. Court adjourned. Doesn't have the same feel when you don't have a hammer. Would you like to try a different ending? Ooh, we can do multiple endings. So each one of those options would be a different ending. We gotta do them all. I love that one though. Because honestly, that's the most yes answer. That's the most, I can see it. He faked his own death. It adds up with the evidence. Alright, let's do another ending. Are you sure she held a knife when you found her? Yeah, so unfortunately we gotta go through this dialogue again. Okay. Next on the list, we're just gonna go right down. Anonymous. Ah, good idea. Oh, do you have an answer? The defendant would like to call Anonymous to the stand. Whoa, you can't do that. Why not? Let's humor them. Bring them to the stand. Why am I here? Mr. Ilmus, did you kill one of the express owls? What? No, of course not. That is one of the least favorite things to do. Oh, yeah? Yeah. I've never dreamed of hurting a fellow express owl. Ah, but there's one tiny issue with that. What's that? You're not an owl! You're a crow. Caw! And what proof do you have of this? You can't prove I'm a crow. Black feathers, tall, slender body. You can call instead of hoot hoot. And you're wearing a call agent outfit. Caw. So, Miss, did you kill the Owl Express? No, I did not. I didn't because he's not dead. Didn't kill the Express Owl. His name is Deadbird. The guy I called he's the victim. He's not dead. You don't understand how difficult it is to hit arrest quotas in the call agency. Arrest quotas are insane. The amount of criminals you need to arrest is so high that there's 5 call agents fired every month. I can't go back to the streets. I can't be a street crow. Me and Mr. Bird worked out an agreement. I get to arrest someone, he gets to fake his death and avoid his taxes. And then we blamed it on that Bobby. I would have never killed someone, do you understand? What a disappointment. Guess I'm not executing the defendant. Ugh. Alright, so that's it again. We win. Not guilty. Court adjourned. New ending. Too bad I had to go through all this just to get to my next ending. Alright. Next up is the conductor himself. He ruined his own train ride. What? Really? Okay. Oh, do you have an answer? The defense accuses the conductor. What? Wow, I never seen this level of desperation. Looks like the defense is trying to find something that... Wait. He misspelled trying. T-R-Y-I-N-I-G. I think you hit the I key twice, sir. You don't spell it that way. That's what threw me off. Like, wait a minute. Trying to find something where there isn't anything. I found something that there shouldn't be anything. It's a typo. I'm not giving too much slack on that. It happens. I do it a lot. But maybe if you update the mod, fix that, please. What the heck are you two doing? It wasn't me. I'm the prosecutor. The spelling is harder. Yep, same energy. Just cause you're a prosecutor doesn't mean you can't be guilty. Well, if you show certain, then you must have proof, yes? Of course we do, right, darling? That kid's silent. So what I'm getting at is that you're trying to blame me because you got cornered. Is that it? Maybe. Your Honor, the defense is trying to pin me to get a not guilty. That's desperate. Don't think I've seen that before. Well then, they can't get a not guilty if I just... Guilty! Oh, that's it. Okay. That was actually the most tame one yet. That wasn't really that good. I actually want to see Bobby die. Alright, last one. Me. It was me. I did it. Instantly put on the stand. That kid pushed Edward out of the way, placing his spot with herself. Yeah! Murderer me! I've never seen this. And this is gonna be the same thing the judge is gonna say, like, what the hell is this? Oh no, darling. What do you do? What is you doing? Hey man, grammar's hard too. Maybe also fix that. What are you doing is better than what is you doing. What are you doing? That kid reveals that she was the murderer. What? Are you for real now, Lassie? That kid reveals that she took the knife, slowly walked over to the victim, and stabbed him. Then she took the knife and cut up the body into several pieces. Oh my god! The face of true evil right there. Oh god. Remind me not to get in a dark alley with Hack Kid. Then she took every individual body part. I can't see it. What the? Alright, this took a turn. We're not just a serial killer, we're also a cannibal. Why? And she severed them. Of course she did. She liked it. Okay, chill out there, little Miss Reaper. First of all, the victim body is still intact. Second of all, you weren't even at the crime scene. And finally, just look at you. You couldn't murder someone if you wanted to. You underestimate the extent of Hack Kid's power. Your Honor, the defense is trying to pin themselves to get a not guilty. That's desperate. Don't think I've seen that before. No, I've never seen this before too. That is so... How the heck? That is like a 180 from the whole court trial. Oh my god. I don't even know what to think of that. I don't even know what that was. Oh my god. Rated E for everyone, by the way. Not the mods, though. Mods can be whatever the heck they want to be. Can't be a cannibal. The victim was a bird. Not wrong. And that's it. I die. For real, I guess. Retry the act? I mean, you can't. You can't really. That's the ending. That's it. The ending is Hat Kid is a serial killer. Oh my god. What was that? Seriously, what was that trial? I want to try the other ones now, because that, oh my god. Oh, that was a lot. That was a lot to take. Does this look like the face of mercy to you? Does it really? Oh, man. I'm gonna have nightmares for weeks. That is a way to end it. Oh my god. I think we cannot go any further than that. We cannot top that. That is by far how you end a night. Oh my god. I'm still processing what the heck I just witnessed there. Alright. We're done though. That was like 3 hours. That was actually pretty good. God. I have a lot to recover from. I don't know about you guys. God. I rejected the witnesses that truly give me gray hair. You know, that's a good quote right there for this Kira. That's one way to stress out the prosecution side. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna end it with that. That was pretty good, like, a good assortment of different games we played tonight. We played some Halo, we played some Sonic Unleashed, essentially, with the Generation mods, and then Hat in Time mods. These were all pretty fun. Surprised I didn't cough at all during that. I did take some cough medicine beforehand, so that might have helped, but oh my god, seriously, what was that mod? That was a lot, to say the very least. But yeah, maybe we'll try those other ones at some point. I don't know when right away, because I have a lot of different plans for these streams. Now that we're back officially, because I can just start back up the stream schedule now. So, oh, what is this? Hang on. Hang on a second. Can I... Yeah, I can. It is on a layer here. Give me a second. I need to show this because I just got this in my Steam list, and I'm like, what is this item? What is this thing? What the heck is this? What's the Among Us stuff? When do they add this to the Hat in Time, like, inventory things on Steam? That is the face of a serial killer. Can I, like... Can I blow that up? Okay, somehow it brought me to the mod workshop. That is not what I expected. I did hit copy, but does that actually show up on my clipboard? No. Oh, well, I got source information. Okay, and that's not what I wanted. I don't think I can try. I need to see. I need to see what the heck is what is like any of this. Alright, well, that's one way to end it. Questions. I don't even know where these came from. But sure. So, as I was saying before memes, gonna get back to like a proper stream schedule starting this week, and we'll start up with the Mario Kart 8 DLC. Like Wave 2 is supposed to come out, so we'll probably just end up streaming that on Thursday. Assuming it's out at the same time I would stream. I don't know if it is or not. So we'll play that one by ear, I guess. If it's not, I just do something else beforehand, or figure out if we gotta like stream that a different week or something. But for the most part, I have an idea of all the different things I want to do, and it sucks I lost about a month between like a lot of work I have and then being sick. You can still kind of hear it in my voice. I'm like very stuffed up right now, like very congested. So I'm probably still gonna be a little questionable, I would say, like how I sound, but I can at least do all the stuff again without worrying too much. It just might sound a little different, which is fine. So I'll probably like work on that schedule information here on the Twitch page so that we can get the schedule right back up and running. So like one of the ideas I had, I'll just say this now, is that I kind of want to do like a countdown to Splatoon 3, as that game is literally around the corner. It's only about a month away. And I was thinking of playing through all Splatoon 1 and 2 again as like a way to prep myself between the single player in both those games and even Octo expansion for 2. So we can do that as like a stream thing for that. It won't take too long. I think like each game could be like a week. Like Splatoon 1's 1 week, Splatoon 2 single player is 1 week, Octo expansion probably until that's done, like 2 or maybe 3 weeks at most. So that'd be a thing I'm thinking of doing, just as like a build up. And then Freedom Planet 2 is around the corner, so I may also play all Freedom Planet 1 again on stream too, as another way of like a countdown to that, because both games are in like 4 days, I think. Life comes at you fast, from being announced in 2015 to coming out in 22 days after Splatoon 3, another highly anticipated game for me. It is unexpected. September is my month. You may see a lot of me or none of me. It's going to be one of those months, and it's because of those games. So that's like some plans I have, and there's some other things I'm thinking of doing too. So now we're finally back, then I can start working on some of these ideas. So that's pretty much that. And tonight was a pretty good test run. Like, this stuff's working just fine. The depth of field thing for the NVIDIA broadcast I may not run permanently. I wanted to try this stuff tonight. You guys liked when I, hang on, do I have the picture anymore? No, I don't have a picture anymore, so I'm just gonna go back to void. Ah, I'm back in Void. Oh no. Like, you guys kind of like when I did that, so some areas I might be able to do that. If it's comical or something, like I can shrink me down to a corner and put me in a game or something, but my standard layout works better, in my opinion, so I'd rather do that. Realistically, this is how the camera's gonna look from now on. If you're watching 1080p full screen, I'll probably rock this. Just some video noise removal. Clean up a little bit, that's about it. Because honestly, the extra stuff's a little much. The blur effect looks nice, it's just a little unnecessary. Especially when my camera's already doing that, with the lens being the size of a pea. Maybe one day I'll get like a better webcam. For now, the Logitech one I have is pretty alright. So, that's gonna pretty much be the gist of it. And from the looks of things, all the people watching tonight, they've already seen that Brahms watching in the new source quality, so I think going forward we'll do this, 1080p. I was worried about doing this because how Twitch is weird with the transcoding thing, not giving it to every streamer, really only giving it to partners and then giving it out to everyone else if it's available, which that's a coin flip. So I'd be worried that some people wouldn't be able to watch because of internet speeds. But as of the past couple years, that's been changing a lot, and hardware's been getting better too for computers and phones. So people are able to watch 1080p pretty reliably now on like streaming services or platforms like Twitch, for example. So I feel a little more confident to bump the numbers up a bit with the quality and do 1080p now. Especially now having the new graphics card. Not this thing, though. This old 760, you were lucky to get any 1080 out of. Streaming-wise, this thing would die. I actually tested this with streaming. It couldn't handle things if I didn't have it set to, like, performance mode. It was really bad. But, hey, card from, like, 2014 compared to 22. Big difference. Big difference. What's numbers for 1080 and the bitrate? So what I'm doing for that is, obviously this is a 1080p 60 stream. I'm running it through my NVIDIA GPU for the encoder, so it's NVENC encoding. And I'm running 6,000 kilobit per second for the video. And then audio is 320 kilobit per second. So that's all the numbers exactly. I'm basically maxing out what Twitch lets me. I think I could technically go up to 8,000 before Twitch has like the flat on cap. But then you're really pushing a limit with that. So I'm doing the 6. 6 used to be the actual cap. Then they bumped it up a little bit. But some people I don't know if can watch in that resolution. That might be overkill, honestly. So I'm doing the 6,000. I know you also did get a new GPU yourself, Allison. So you're wanting to play around with some settings as well. And your laptop can probably even do 1080 with the GPU in that as well. Because that is what's like a 20 series card, so that has the Turing encoder. It can easily handle 1080 60. I know that much. But yeah, that's besides the point. Yeah, I need to build it still. That's fair. I think you're still, I don't know if you're still getting all the parts or you got them all and just have to do it, but I know that'd be experience once you actually get around to it. It's a fun one. I'll say that from experience. It can be stressful for your first time, but that was anything like this, really. Yeah, 20 series. Okay, that's what I thought was in your laptop. It's like I don't know if it's like 2060 exactly or something like that, but I know it's like, if it's at least 20, it has that new encoder. It's good. Okay, yeah, you gotta get all the parts still. That's fair. Yeah. Get those when you can, especially if they're on sale. That's the best time to get them. That's kind of what I would recommend. Especially when we're going into some newer hardware times, so you should pretty much have like plenty of options right now if you're building computers. And GPUs have gone down a lot in price over the past couple of weeks for people if they've been looking at that. They're available again in pretty big quantities. We might be around the corner of a new launch, which is probably why. But either way, it's a crypto crash. Take advantage of that before the mining happens again. If you need hardware, you can get it now. So take advantage. But that's going to do it for tonight. So thanks to everyone who came out. Fix up some stuff again with the Twitch side here just to re-enable the schedule, but we're back. It's still going to be the 8 p.m. time. It still works best for me. So 8 p.m. starting time. And around 11 usually, maybe a little bit after, depending what we're doing. So I'll just go over the stuff here. It's like we've been doing the Mario Sunshine while I've been on break. That's still going to go up the YouTube channel, so you can check that out if you haven't already. At this point, you may have noticed a pattern that each week is pretty much a level in general. So this week is all Serena Beach. And then after that, we'll go on to the next one, Noki Bay, and then so on and so forth. So we have a whole level per week. It was perfectly structured out. And that's pretty much all the big stuff. We haven't uploaded anything to the VOD channel in a while because I haven't been streaming. We're still working on stuff on League, but when, you know, I got sick, that kind of put things behind, and then everyone got busy as well, including myself. Kind of the big culprit on that. Can't help. But maybe we'll have something coming soon enough. Trying to work on that now. But that's pretty much the gist of it. So, that's going to do it for tonight. So, thanks everyone who came out. And I'm going to go ahead and head off. So, I guess I'll see you guys back here on Thursday. Hopefully for that new Mario Kart DLC. That should be out by the time I'm ready to go live. Hopefully. So, with that, I'll see you guys then. Have a good night, everybody.